everybody. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome back to MrBlurry's. Welcome. I've got an eyebrow. Hold on. I can taste an eyebrow. Hold on. Was it an eyebrow? I felt like there was an eyebrow. Where was the eyebrow? There's an eyebrow in my mouth again. There's an eyebrow in my mouth again. Welcome back though. Welcome back everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome back to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Hello Dimly. Hello Cat Enjoyer. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys have had a great time while I've been gone. Guess what I was doing? Guess why I was late. I'll give you two guesses. It should be pretty easy to guess why I'm late, but guess why I'm late. Guess. Just guess. Just make an informed choice. Just make an informed decision on what you think I did for us to be late. You guys take a pick. No, I didn't forget. It was something else. What? Do you, come on. You guys know this. It's the same reason I was late last time. It's the exact same reason. Back to the very human and kind corporation. Look, we support our workers here. We support our workers. You guys are free healthcare. You guys get free healthcare. At this point, I feel like it was obvious what I was doing before stream. Were you writing on your thing? Is that what you were? I was playing Limbus. I was doing mirror dungeons. I was doing mirror dungeons. Okay, I really needed to get my fucking what's it called? I really need to get my shit sorted. All right. I need to get my shit sorted. I need to get all the rewards for the new fucking thing. I bought the season pass. Even though like I've got like $2 in my bank account, but I bought the season pass, so I got like 700 different shards. And I was charting everything. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Speaking of mirror dungeons, I did a door 15 with 3 hidden bosses. I haven't seen a single hidden boss yet. Wait, what is considered a hidden boss, Cat? What is considered a hidden boss? Because I don't actually know. What is considered a hidden boss? I don't think I fought any at all. Like, I want to fight some. I saw that some people had the golden bong bong, the golden like the bing bong, that pack. I've never gotten that ever. Is it that rare? Hidden bosses pop up in question mark nodes in floor 11 to 15. Oh, you mean the really difficult bosses that give you like 1,000 cost? Is that the thing that you're talking about? I was writing yes, but Nullscape is so peaked adrenaline, I feel every time I play that game is probably too much. I mean, it's good to have a game where you can just go there and just enjoy the shit out of it, okay? That's a good thing. Honestly, I wish, like, that's, well, I don't wish, but like, that is what some, like, anyways, it's, you know what I mean though? You know what I mean? Hidden bosses pop up in the question mark nodes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I should be doing my mirror dungeons, I've been slacking. Well, to be fair, it's, you know, when you said I'm slacking, I thought you mean like, you've got IRL work you need to do, or you've got assignments, or whatever the fuck you do. But no, you said mirror dungeons, so, you know. Bum Bum pack is 0.2, every pack is 1%, each refresh between floor 3 to 10. What the fuck, really? What? Wait, it's 0.2% every pack. So 1% each refresh between floor 3. That is, man. Okay, I need to get better. I think that's all I hear. I just need to get better. I just need to get more lucky. Feeling like I got sunshine in a bag. It is low. It is fairly low, isn't it? But it's, you know, you got to do what you got to do. The gift is really damn good though. Yeah, I heard it's really good. I really want it. Same with the you know the one with the lottery? The what's it called? The 777, what is it? The slow machine. You know the really good ego gear that you might get, the ego gift you get from the slot machine? That one. I want that. I want that. I've never gotten that either. You should do a floor 15 stream. I should. Maybe after we finish the after we finish the twinning threads, I'll do a mirror dungeon full run. The wealth gift, that's 1%. Yeah, that one. That one. I bet, okay, to be fair, I think that one's even harder to get, isn't it? Because at least with refreshes, you can still get some of them. Like, you can still get, you know, you can get 5 max refreshes, depending on what you pick, right? Welcome in, little brother of the middle. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. Yeah, it's a 1%, right? To get the wealth thing. I really want it. I wanted just to say that I've gotten it. That's what I want. But yeah, today we are playing Lobocorp, not Limbus. So let's see. What do we? Okay, we need to bring Patchy. Oh no. Okay, Patchy. Oh no. But hold on. Okay, let me get rid of everyone. Here, I'm gonna put Patchy back. Tap the button a few times for good luck. A few times for good luck. What, you mean for the wealth gift? I wonder if there's actually like a rule for that. Because, look, I would, like, Limbus Company is one of those games which I wouldn't put it past it to have a rule like that. Like, if you click a certain amount, you get more chance of getting the wealth gift. Hello, Pat, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a great day wherever you are. Also, if I sound a bit nasally, I do apologize because my fucking nose has been murdering my ass today. Pat, you're gonna go here. You should get me my white knight gear soon. An attempt will be made. Also, have we got everyone in chat? Little brother, do you want to be a nugget? You know what? You don't get a choice. Little brother, you're gonna be a nugget. Strength employee. Dana is just a blank nugget. So, Lil Bro middle. You're gonna be a pirate. There we go. There we go. Bro, you kidder? You know what button I'm talking about? I don't know what button you're talking about. I don't know. I'm so confused. What button are you talking about? What button do I press for good luck? It's so weird. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's so strange. Do we have Pat? Do we have Dimly? We should have Dimly somewhere. Dimly? Dimly. Where the fuck do we not have Dimly? Dimly. Down here? Dimly. We don't have Dimly! Oh my god! Okay, Eden is Dimly now. Dimly lit. There we go. That's you now. You're gonna go in the Book of Vengeance at this rate? It's fine. That's fine. That means I can just go meet my hot men faster. That's all that's saying. Cat and Joe, do we have you? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, so everyone in chat right now has a nugget. Good. We've got 3 nuggets here that don't have names, so we'll assign them names once more people come into the stream. All right then. I guess let's get. No, hold on. What do you do? I need to know what you do. Hello, Blurman. Hello. Welcome in, Scuba. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hello. Guten Morgen. Okay. Hold on. If I memory repo, when was the last time I memory repoed? Hold on. Why did you get the button on a new run? Because it's easy. The button you just don't need to do anything about.
Dementia.
You can just leave it there. Dementia. Hold on. Why did you get the button? Dementia, you already forgot how they worked. What worked? Scuba diver is in here. Okay, good. All right. You can I want the butterfly now. You want the butterfly? You have the butterfly. Well, you have it. You've got the gift. Do you want Soul of Lament? Do you want the gear? Is that what you're saying? Hold on. What are you good with? You're good with well, not good, but you're okay with insight and attachment. Every time. Oh, that's right. Okay. I remember. Okay, from what I remember, we were gonna get Army in Black. We were gonna get the ego suit, and then we were gonna memory repo, right? That's what we were gonna do, so that we can get rid of him and then continue on to the last day. That's right. Okay. So the goal, we don't even need to train people because we're gonna memory repo anyways. So we're just gonna shove people to actually hold on. I need to make it. I need to make sure the gear is actually good because I don't want anyone dying. You're gonna love Venus core suppression and the reward you get. Isn't the reward you get? Oh, what is it again? It's the increased chance of getting ego gifts, right? Is that what it is? Increased chance of ego gift chance? Gift? In chance? Get? In enhance? Get? Chance? Get? Chance? Get? Get chance? Get? We're quite a long way from that. Yeah. We're gonna work towards it though. It does white damage. Okay. I'm gonna make Pat have white damage gear because he's gonna be the one working with it. White. Twilight. Oh, we can't equip that. Oh, okay, we can just do army in pink. There we go, okay. There we go. The reward is when employees die, you don't lose their gear. Oh, I did not know that's what that was. I did not know. Wait, where is Park? Come in. Okay. This is gonna be a fairly slow day, chat. This is gonna be a fairly slow day because we're gonna work on this motherfucker like there's no tomorrow. Come on. How we done? The reward is we're quite a long way from that. Yeah. Today's fairly laid back. I'd like to say today's fairly laid back because we are playing a stressful game, yes. But we're just grinding. We're preparing because I don't think we'll get to Bina's Corp today. I don't think we'll get there to... Oh, I could try. We could probably try. Actually, that might be a good idea. Maybe I'll try... Maybe the goal of today is to try and get there. For once, Lob Corp is easygoing and calm. Yeah, it's rare, isn't it? It's definitely a rare experience. Speaking of, though, when result was bad... Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's only when work is done bad that things become scary here. Lob Corp is a stressful, calm game when you get into the rhythm. That's true, that's true. Once you get into the rhythm, it's not as scary anymore. It's a lot less scary. I don't remember, oh god, it's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember what I need to do and where. Repression, okay, we need repression. Repression, I'm scared, I don't want to do anything that's scary. Okay, hold on, we'll just work on you a bit. You go, get back in there. You're not a button. We've got twins. Okay. Go in there. Go in there. We just want to work on the things to get Enkerfilin. We don't really care about anything else. Right now, we just want the Enkerfilin. Because, you know, we're going to memory repo anyways. Oh, by the way, Blurry, when you clear the Intervadolo in Olympus ID, I recommend reading Dante's log on Shin and Mung if you want some more lore. Thank you for telling me, because if you didn't tell me, I probably would have never seen that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I will check that out in that case. Heal... There we go. Okay. It's at 18%. That's fucking risky, isn't it? Oh well. Oh well. Notice how the button immediately returned back to its previous form as soon as you spotted it? It didn't! It didn't! It didn't! It just fucking... It doesn't return back to the normal form. It just... Oh, it's a bitch. That's what it is. It's a bitch. It's a whole bitch. It's fucking three bitches in a trench coat. That's what it is. What are you? How are you scared? Just level 2? Oh, okay, so no fortitude. Okay. You. Should we work on it one more time? Should we? Should we? Can we already get this? No, we can't. As soon as we get this, we're memory repoing, by the way. I hope you guys know that. Okay, I'll work on just a random bitch so that we can reset the cliff off. There we go. There we go. And then we get that. I want the butterfly's ego gift. You already have it. Oh, wait, cat enjoyer. Do you have it? I know wait, hold on. Cat enjoyer, cat enjoyer, cat enjoyer. Cat enjoyer. You do not. You have the dog, though. You know, that's something, right? I'll get it. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. But there's no point in getting it today because we're gonna memory repo anyways. So we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill, and just in case, memory repo after we finish this day, so we can actually keep the stuff. Yeah. No, I will. Okay, so if I memory repo now, it won't work, right? I have to finish the entire day for it to work, right? I can't just memory repo now and then keep gear. They sure? They sure? Put that there. There. I'm just gonna work on the easy things so that we can get this over and done with. There. Okay, and the high Enkerfilin things. If you're memory repo now, it will work. Last time I checked. Okay, so I'll still get the gear? Will I still get the gear? The gear that I bought today. Because I just bought it. I just bought it today. Can I reset now? Can I? Can I? May I have some more, sir? It should work, but this game is fairly bugged. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. What day are we what day are we on? What day are we on? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so it's just one day back. Okay. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a test. Let's see if you're right, Cat Enjoyer. Let's see if you're right. True, this game is held by our spaghetti code and dreams. I had spaghetti, actually. Before stream, I had spaghetti. Wait, why do we have a room filled with beer? That's or a giant bread. That's Alex' family. Fun fact. Okay, let's see if we have the gear. Okay, Patchy, okay, ego list. Aleph. We do have it, we have both. Okay, so it does work like that, it does. Perfect, that is very good to know. Lovely, okay. We need people down there. Oh, fuck. Okay, I've got to rename people. Okay, Dimly, I renamed Dimly, so Dimly's gonna be here. Hold on. Tiffany, you're gonna be dimly. Dimly lit. Hello, Patchy. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Nice. It didn't bug. Yeah. I think I'm dead. No, well, you're not dead. You just got memory repoed. Cat and Joy is still here. Scuba. Is Scuba here? Yeah, Scuba's still here. And we just need some random nuggets. Higher, 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 higher. There we go. Pauline's, Archer, Max, and Yum Yum. That's a pre-made name, Yum Yum? What the fuck is Yum Yum? Okay. Pansy. Okay, we've got Yum Yum and Pansy. What a fucking... This area is just... Something's wrong with it. Yum Yum my goat for real? Yum Yum my goat. Yum Yum. I love Yum Yum. I'm working like crazy, and you? I should be working like crazy, because, you know, I've got a lot of things to do, and then very soon, but I choose to stream instead, because fuck that shit. Just like Bong Bong? Yeah, but this is better. I like Yum Yum more than I like Bong Bong. Okay, so you, Pauline's, you're gonna equip that. Archer, you're gonna equip that. Actually, no. I don't like using these weapons, because they do bad things. Employees in the Texan state may cause collateral. Yeah. That always scares me. Solemn Lament. You. You. And Ecstasy. And... There we go. Okay. Heresy? It's heresy. Okay, it might be heresy, but it's true. Okay, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's true. Okay. So, last time I remember we were grinding for this bitch. Who said they wanted, Wait, why isn't... Your name is not... Hold on. Dimly lit. There we go. Confirm. Last time... Wait, who said they wanted the gear? Let's see. Cat Enjoyer. Cat Enjoyer wants the gear, right? So, I'm gonna swap you there. Wait, can you even get the gear? No, you can't. You can't. Not anymore. Oh, I guess we could. I guess we could. Yeah. Alright. I'll give you the gear. I didn't want to because, it's gonna take a lot longer because you've already got Fortitude 5. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But just for you, I'll do it just for you. And we'll get Pat on Mimicry as well. There we go. Cool. How dare you disrespect Bong Bong? I do what I want, bitch. Okay. You go here. The rest of you guys go here, lane waiting. Do we have anyone to train? Dimly. Yeah, okay. Dimly goes here. The rest of you guys go there. Blasphemy. Hello, Doe. Welcome in, Doe. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Doe, do you want to be a part of my corporation? Yeah, free healthcare. How are you doing? I'm extremely hungry. If I don't say anything for a while, it's because I'm eating. That's all right. Absolutely fine, Patrick. Absolutely fine. Okay, let's put you in there. This is unbecoming of you. Are you sure about that? We'll just jump ass every time he breaches. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, it's a bit annoying that I have to do that, but you know, if you guys want the gear, I'll give you guys the bloody gear. We can't do anything. Do we have a Dershowitz? Does anyone need to train on Dershowitz? Yes. Hafumi gets Dershowitz. There we go. Hello, Tomboy. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. How you doing? Working with food is torture, I swear. I've never liked working with food. Because it's messy. It's messy, Dishaw. It's kind of like fucking this. I don't like it. Yum Yum is the godfather of my child. Wow, your child is a fucking munter. I don't know them personally, but they're a munter. Welcome in, Isaac. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Greetings, enjoyer of Tomboya. That sounds like kombucha. I don't like that. I don't like that. That sounds like kombucha. There we go. Get back in there. Get back in there. There we go. Repression. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay, does anyone here need attachment? Kobold needs attachment. Okay, we'll send you down there. Wait, is that? Yes, okay. And then we'll send the rest of the people up here. There we go. I do love cooking. Cooking, I don't know. cooking for me is it's a mixed bag, because I like the idea of cooking, but I don't like cooking in itself, because it's like, you're putting in so much effort to make something that's gonna be gone in like 2 minutes. So, for me, I'm like, what's the fucking point? Because I'm depressed and sad and, you know. But, I understand why it's fun, and I like the idea of it. It's just that, like, when I actually think about doing it, it's like, why the fuck am I spending 30 minutes? Like, okay, when I make, like, baking especially, like, when I, like, you know, why am I spending 3 hours of putting this in the oven just to have, like, a 20-minute meal, and that's it? I know it's a bad way to think about food, because obviously it's the taste, you know, it matters. But, it's just how my brain works. It might be neurospicy, I don't know. How's the management simulator? Hello, I hate chaos. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? The management simulator is very calm today. It's very calm today, because we're trying to set up for the big scary boss that we're going to do next time we play the stream. Maybe we'll be reach it this stream. If we do reach it this stream, we may attempt it, but we've got to do a lot of setting up first. So, that's what we're doing today for the most part. There we go. So it's gonna be like a bit of a Zatsudon today, I think. Honestly, it's gonna be a bit of a Zatsudon. We're not gonna be doing anything too heavy. I just realized I should probably keep some nuggets in their original places because of the ordeals. But we'll probably cross that bridge when we get there, honestly. Reach Bina, the stream is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. So I think we will. Depending on how long it takes to get the things that we want. Like, you know, how long it takes Cat and Joy to pick up his fucking coffin. We'll see. We'll see. I make enough food for 2 days when I cook. See, that's efficient. That's time efficient. And that's why I understand the appeal of so many people going to like the combini or like a convenience store and just buying a packed meal. Because if you're not a fan of cooking and you don't really mind the taste, there's no reason to cook. As sad as that is, and it's very like a I live alone kind of mentality, but still, like, you can't blame them for having that, right? Damn, you've been murdering the butterfly. It's already dead. We're holding a funeral for it. We're just giving it more reasons to hold a funeral. That's all. See, we're doing good. It's actually a good thing. Oh shit, oh well, it doesn't matter. 2, 1, do you still have the gift? No gift, okay. Go back in there. Are you gonna be happy yet? Come on, there we go. Get in there, and then you are gonna do repression training. There we go. Just cook fancy instant noodle? Fuck it, okay. That's why I like instant noodle. But the instant noodle, okay. Instant noodles are all another, like, they're another kind of, like, packaged good, aren't they? You can't really say they're an actual, like, cooked meal, because you just put them in water and that's it. Right now, I'm preparing apple filling, strawberry jam, and berry jam to make apple pie, strawberry tart, and berry tart. Okay, one thing I will say is, if you're making it to sell, that's a different story. If you're making it to sell or to give to someone else, like, if you're not eating it yourself, that's a different story. Because, although you don't get the satisfaction of eating what you made, you get the Jesus, that took a while. You get the satisfaction of, like, you know, it's a different type of satisfaction. It gives me the same joy as if I was playing like Factorio and I seem like everything is like a well-oiled machine and everything works. I get that kind of satisfaction whenever that happens. So I do understand. It's a weird, it's hard to explain. It really is. I don't know how to explain it myself. Okay, go there. Just add enoki mushroom, extra bulldog spicy sauce, and some sausages. That sounds like a dream, right? That sounds fucking amazing. And it doesn't sound like I need anything else in my life. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I need anything else. That's all I need. Just some bowl-like noodles. My life is fulfilled. Why would I need anything else? See, it's not a good mentality, but you know, I have it, and it's there. That's what it is, right? Oh, that was fast. Viola, fancy instant noodle. Voila. Okay, is that how you spell voila? I thought, isn't that Viola? Did you just say Viola? The amount of times I had a specific employee get a specific gift just for them to barely a minute later to a random event number blah blah is absurd. Well, you know, here's me hoping that doesn't happen to me because I've worked really hard for these funeral of dead butterfly gifts. And I really would not like it if they just disappeared. You might have misspelled it. I was like, yeah, what do you mean Viola? Like, what do you mean Viola? What were we even talking about? You are gonna go here. You are gonna go here. There we go. Voila! Right. Okay, so it's the O and I are changed. Okay. Man, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother trying to get more people with the gear. As soon as Cat Enjoy gets the gear, we're done. We're done. And then I'll whatchamacallit. If other people come in, they want the gear, I'll give it to them, but if they don't ask for it, then I'm not gonna actively go for it. It's so much effort for so little gain, sadly. I know it's like a unique like gear because it's on the back and everything, but still, like, come on. Why is there such a low % chance to get it? Honestly, I understand what you were saying about not cooking for yourself, but cooking for others. It's different. It's exactly. Because my joy is not in the eating food, right? My joy is not in the eating of the food. My joy in, like, when you do that is like, okay, it's satisfying when you give someone something and they give you money, even if it's like $1, and it's just, you know, you made that. You put in your effort. It's like your effort is much more rewarded when you bake something and sell it at a bake sale or something, rather than just cooking it. When I say more rewarding, I don't mean just like, oh yeah, you get more money. I mean like physically, like it feels nicer. I would say it feels nicer. It feels more satisfying. It feels like your effort is being repaid just as much as you put in, kind of thing. I don't know how else to put it. I know it's such a weird thing to say. I'm well aware, but I don't know how else to put it. Kisa! Welcome in, Kisa! Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what? Hi. Why are you angry? Who the fuck hit? Oh my god. Ah! What the fuck? LMAO Papat? 15 more days and I'm coming for you? What do you mean you're coming for me? Or is there something to do with Kisa's stream? You remember. Oh, okay. I see. There's an inside joke. And it makes me all the happy and warm inside when I see people feeling genuine joy when eating the things I prepare. Right? It does give that kind of vibe, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, here comes the war. There's the war. It's starting again. You know what? Since we did have to convention blurry? Convention? What? They're meeting up? Who and who is meeting up? Oh, it's Chaos and Papat meeting up. What? I didn't. Anifest? Don't worry about it. It's a convention I'm helping to boost. Oh, I didn't know anything about this. But Kisa, they didn't tell me anything about this because they're assholes. Haunted porcelain doll? Neat. Yeah, that's Batchy. Well, she's not exactly haunted. It's complicated. Yeah. Okay, before we continue, because we have to restart, we might as well add more people into the corp. So, welcome in Kisa. You're going to be Pauline's. Pauline's is now going to be Kisa. Kisa. La. 10. VT. There we go. And then who else joined? I am Chaos. I hate Chaos, sorry. I hate Chaos. You're welcome to the corp. You get free healthcare, but nothing else. I hate Chaos. There we go. You guys can go there. They didn't say, I know, right? Right? They didn't say anything. I'm basically going Singapore to help Booth, and Embrite's going to find me there. Oh, I see. Have fun meeting each other then. Have fun meeting each other. Is this your first time meeting each other offline? I'm assuming it is, but I don't know. I don't know what your lives are like, right? Okay, I don't know. I don't know lah. What the hell? Okay. You know what? Oh fuck. Am I really bothered? You know what? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. Where's Cat Enjoyer? Cat Enjoyer. There you are. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. You go there. You go there. You go there. You two go there. Okay. We're gonna do exactly what we did last time. And we're just gonna do it better. That's what's gonna happen. All right. Where is someone that needs justice training? You do. Get over here. Kess will never know I was there. Yep, I'm gonna buy stuff and disappear. Oh, I see. Pretty sure they only met through my chat. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, wait, Chaos. Were you a viewer of Kisa first? Is that how you got to watch my streams? Because I think you popped in one day and then I didn't really think about it. I just said welcome in and then I just ignored it. You think so? Okay, right. It's interesting because I'm interested to know how my viewers get to know my stuff, right? Because it not only does it help me grow, because I know like what I need to be working on, but it's also just interesting. Like where, oh, you came from that person, like there, over there, from there. Oh, cool. Like it's a fun experience. You know, popped in one day. Yeah, Chaos simply spawned into Blurry's like, yeah, you did. Honestly, the amount of fucking viewers which that applies to is insane. Like, you have no idea how, like, applicable that actually is. Some people just pop into existence one day and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's funny to have mutual viewers. Yeah, spawned. Yeah, you just spawned in. I just fucking, one day you were there. And then, you know, I was like, cool. And then that's about it. That's all she wrote, folks. Spawn to choose violence. I mean, if you came into my chat, then you chose violence to begin with. Everyone in my chat chooses violence. I've just accepted that. That's, you know, I've accepted that. That's going to be a thing, whether I like it or not. So I'm just going, yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. And that's how I live my life now. Where's that one fuck? You work with Ppodae, whatever their name is. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of butterflies. That's a lot. That's a lot. There we go. Get back in there. Get back in there. Welfare, definitely. Suddenly, one day, a viewer appeared. What, is he like Gregor's fucking arm? Is that what it is? Oh, wait, you have the gear. Oh my god, you've got the gear. That was so much faster. That was so much faster than I, oh my god, we have time to do another one. What the fuck? This has never happened. This has never happened before. We have time to do another one? What the fuck? Oh yeah, welfare would be pretty peak, but I think it would be too cozy for my tasties. Why don't you like welfare? I mean, we don't have welfare yet, so I can't even put you there even if I wanted to, but once we do, why don't you want to be there, huh? It's comfy, as you said, it's comfy, so why don't you want to be there, huh? What do you have against Chesod, my baby boy? We sign ourselves up in Blurry Employee and the high probability of dying. Yeah, but you do get free healthcare. As I said before, you do get free healthcare. That's a bonus. You know, I'm not obliged to give that to you. So, you know, be thankful that I give you that. Look, see? All the healthcare options at the bottom. There's different plans. It's like premium plan, like, you know, other plans. I don't know. I don't know what healthcare plans normally are. Yeah, healthcare, let's go. Yeah, you get free healthcare. See? It's like Medicare, but different. But different, yeah. That's how I should describe it. Let's see. Put me on the front line, coach. You're already gonna be on the front line. Do not worry. Everyone is gonna be on the front line whether they like it or not. Also, you'll also be at the convention next week, Pat. I'm assuming wait, this weekend. Yeah, I think Pat and I Hate Chaos are gonna be at the same convention, from what I hear. I think. Not this weekend. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I don't know when it is. 5th of May. Man, you know what? Speaking of fucking all that, I need to buy my fucking tickets for... this is always... Okay, this has always been a... Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Please don't attack the bird. Please. Please. I don't know what happened last time. Someone attacked the bird and it all went to shit. Just don't attack the bird. Just leave it alone. Just let it pick you a few times. It's better than dying. Just leave it the fuck alone. I have no idea what happened last time. I don't know what happened last time for him to get so angry. Judging by how welfare employees react to your sinners when you say we are from disciplinary, they all some cowards. Personally, I think we should go to Net, Zach, or Hod. What's wrong with being a coward? Okay, cowards live for longer. Cowards live longer. Okay, I'm sorry you don't want to have a long life, alright? I'm sorry you want to be one of those fucking, oh, we die on the battlefield, fucking Valhalla, fucking okay? I'm sorry you want to be one of those, but I'd rather live, alright? I would rather live, even if I need to be a coward. My man, I love purple soda. Purple soda? What is purple soda? Did someone attack the bird? Yeah, someone attacked the bird last time, so we had to reset. I don't know who, I don't know why, I don't know when, I don't know why the fuck, but it happened. So yeah, we had to reset, unfortunately. That fucking annoying time. Oh. Okay. You go there. I'll send a detachment down here. You two go there. You three... Where is it? You three go there. And all four of you go there. There we go. Cows live longer, but we work at Lobotomy Corp. If I stayed in welfare, I'd be too used to the peace and die without a doubt. Yeah, but you would die less. You would die a lot later than everyone else. Because they're like, oh yeah, we're brave, we're used to it, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna make very silly mistakes because we're not careful. But because you're in the welfare department, you're not used to doing work, right? You're not used to doing the work. So, you're like, oh, I've got to be extra careful when I do work with the abnos because I don't know what I'm doing. So you live longer because you're more careful. See? See, if you think about it, it's actually a good thing. I hate that Red Midnight. Red Midnight, we haven't, wait, is there Red Midnight? We were just doing the Dawn, I know that. Is there Red Midnight? I don't think there's a Red Midnight. She's got a table with her friends, I think, but her name is Mackerel Bones. Good luck, have fun. Wait, what? Oh wait, you said something to, oh, ignore me getting big. Just ignore that. Hold on, there we go. Why am I getting, there we go. What's happening in the corp? Are we fine? We're fine, we're fine. Oh, it's a noon next, are you serious? All right. Papa wants to track down my friend at the con. Oh, I see, okay. I see. Yes, get big. I think if you know Xeno, I think Xeno should be probably going, right? I don't see why Xeno wouldn't be going. So, you know, I guess you could track her down too, if you know her. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Can we make it so that we finish the day before we get the noon? Because that would be preferable. Maybe. Yeah, well, we should be able to. Maybe. Yeah, we can. Okay, we totally could. Alright. We didn't get the gear for basket, but we already got 1 gear, so that's good enough. That's good enough. I'll work on it one more time, because we just have the ability to. And then we'll see what we do after that. Oh, okay, I'm going to drink my coffee. Hold on, chat. There we go. Also, Nezak's place is green and I'm a frog. That's an environment advantage since I'm also green. Abno's going to be looking for me, but I'll be headed. What? Fucking camouflage? Is that what you're aiming for? Is that what you're aiming for? Because fair enough. You know what? You do you. I don't know how much it's going to work because, you know, Nezak's department is like bright green. And I don't think you're bright like fucking fluoro green. But, you know, you can try. Sure. Also, Nezak's place is green and I'm blah, blah. Coffee best. Coffee is great. It's great. That's what it is. We're gonna get you. Oh, I forgot that we have another one. We're gonna get you. There we go. Dear Ayan. Fuck off, Ayan. Fuck off me. Why am I sending a letter to myself? Why the fuck am I sending a letter to myself? Am I that self-centered? I probably am, don't answer that. Hod's apartment would definitely be the safest? I don't know.
Fuck me.
Not according to Limbus Company, it won't. Fuck you. Buy me dinner first, man. Buy me dinner. You guys know the deal. I think I never reached 35 day in this game. I've reached 46 or 45. That's the highest I've reached. But I kept on having to rewind time and do all that because I needed to do certain things. Okay. Let's see how we wanna disperse things. You who needs training? Alec needs fortitude and temperance. Hello, Rin West. Good morning, good afternoon, where we are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing, Rin? You know what, Rin? Welcome to the welcome to the corporation. You get free healthcare, but you die very easily. I won't say anything else. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome in. You're in the corporation now. Welcome to hell. According to Lobotomy Corporation, HOD makes them take training for abnormality procedures. That's true. They do that. According to, yeah, that's true. According to the text. Okay, so Patrick's gonna stay there. Patrick's fully leveled. Co-op. Yeah, you're gonna co-op. No. You're gonna be doing this by yourself. You're free healthcare though. The last I stop, I think I'm supposed to do the twin robot trauma. Oh, the quest that required 10-minute ordeals or something? If you're talking about that, when you say twin robots, I'm assuming you mean the central command, so that's this one here. It's the suppression though, I'm assuming. If an abnormality breaches, good luck, lol. Odd. Could you imagine if that's what they said? What do you need? You need fortitude, temper. Okay, so we need to put you here. Who's Mary? Oh, Mary is a stand-in as well, isn't he? We need... Okay, you know what? We're gonna call these guys Nuggets so that I can... Nugget. So that I know which ones are stand-ins who need names. Okay. Pansy is gonna be Nougat. And then Yum Yum is gonna be Nagoot. There we go. Okay, so now I know which ones are disposable and which ones aren't. Okay. So, where's Alec? Where did I put Alec? Okay, Alec is going to train with Porccubus. You need Temperance and Prudence. Who are we using to train Temperance? Probably you. Probably up there. Okay, so we're doing Alec, Chesod, and we need someone to learn Justice here. Do we have a 3 on Justice? Not yet. Okay, you know what, Kisa? Kisa, go and learn about the Justice system. You can do it. I believe in you. And then we'll put Basket... No, wait, Nugget here, and then Basket here. Yeah, no. Chesod, no. Wait. Oh, fuck it, that should do. That should work. What, me? Man, I'm being put to work? Of course you're being put to work. What, you think you get all this free healthcare for free? It's not free healthcare. It's free healthcare. Come on. You need fortitude and... Okay, so you're the one that works here. You're the one that works here. Who is the one that needed temperance? They all fucking do, to be fair. I'll get Anna to go here first. Man, I thought this was a front desk job. No, it's a work with all the fucking scary monsters that make, like, murder sounds job. Yeah. Slightly different from what you imagined, I could imagine. But, you know, it's there. It's, you know, yeah. They're there. Porccubus. Is anyone here repression? No, we need a repression. Repression, darling. Who is there? Series. Okay, come here, Series. Man, I thought this was front desk. So imagine the first day on the job and get destroyed by some scary monster. Well, that's what... Okay, not even joking. That's what it is like in this corp. That's the whole, like, kind of, like, gimmick of this corp. Is that people who come into the corp think that they're getting, like, a cool job, and then they end up being fucking a guinea pig and die a cruel death. That's like, how it works here. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. Are you gonna deny it? Because if you are, it's gonna be worse for your mental health. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna go here. They didn't put down their booth. Wait, they didn't put down where their booth is anywhere? Who? Well, you see, we do get cool gear unless you get the magical girl. The magical girl suit is cool, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. As a matter of fact, the magical girl suit is one of the coolest ones, I'll have you know. I'll have you fucking know. There. Okay. Oh, here comes the first one. I know, maybe a few days before. You could ask them. Oh, well, I guess, no, well, okay. Pat probably couldn't ask them. But Kisa, you could probably ask them and find out if you were curious. Grab that there. You go there. Cool. I was nudging my friend. You were nudging. Are they the type to, like, say, oh, I'll get it done later. I've got stuff to do. Oh, you wanted it to be a surprise. Well, you want to be a surprise. The fact that Pat is going to visit. Just, wait, do they know that Pat is going to visit them? Because if not, that's going to be really creepy. Like, hi, can you introduce me? Who the fuck are you? That would be, I'll just check every single day. Nope. It would be creepy, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, like, have introductions happened? Or are we going just in the deep end? Like, what's going on there? What, have you guys planned it? It's Kisa? It is Kisa. Say hi to Kisa. Also, Kisa, are you at work right now? Aren't you normally at work at this time? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Aren't you normally at work at this time? Interesting. Oh, wait, is your day home? Yes, what Pepper says. I'll just buy stuff and go. Kisa sends her regard. That's even worse. That's like, you're indeed at work. Okay. Well, I'm glad. You know what? Honestly, I wish I had a job where I could listen to streams while working. My past two jobs, I could not listen to music or anything while I worked because they were very high safety first or like protection first. Okay, let me explain. So my first job was a warehouse job, right? So obviously there's heavy machinery, so they won't allow you to use earphones. And then we had I was working in a clean room, so everything was like bacteria free. You weren't allowed to bring in any of your belongings. So I could not listen to music, and it was fucking shite. I hate being left with my own thoughts. So yeah, when I do get my next job, I am going to not get one which requires me to not listen to music, because that fucking sucks. I'd go insane if I did not have anything running in the background while working. Right, right. I would too. I think that's what a normal person would be like. It's insane that people do otherwise. Like, fucking props to them, I guess. But like, still, Jesus fucking Christ. Get a life, kind of. I don't know. You are gonna go back in there. Do we have any fuckers down here? Yeah, we do. Okay. Get in there. I'm just gonna say this, all my coworkers don't do what I do. Oh, you're just gonna say this. What do you mean your coworkers don't do what you do? As in they don't do the same job, or they don't listen to streams or music while they work? Or do you mean they just don't like listen to anything? Tamagotchi time! Thank you very much. Everyone hydrate, stretch, look outside, take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Thank you. I think I'm the one of the few listening to music, watching stuff while working. You know, the amount of fucking streams that I would watch, right now, I rarely, like, sometimes I would watch streams, but it's a lot less common than I used to because I'm either streaming, making stuff for my own streams, or I'm doing IRL work. There's so little time that I get to actually, like, watch other people, like my friends' streams, which is really annoying because I want to know what, like, I want to be up to date. I want to know the latest trend in their stream, but I can't because I'm too fucking... You know, there's too much shit going on. So if I could ever get to a job, if I ever get a job that allows me to like listen to things, then that's what I'm gonna fucking do. When are you gonna watch my stream? Okay, it's not my fault you stream at butt crack dawn, okay? 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 You stream at like fucking... Look, if you stream at like 10 PM my time, I'll totally watch it. For as long as I can. But you stream at like 3 AM, okay? I'm asleep. I'm fucking gohon, alright? I'm dead. I'm out. Like a fucking light. I'm not even in this realm anymore. It's only 3 AM. Yes. But, there's a lot that comes with 3 AM. Like, you know, parents sleeping. Look, the thing is, okay, I live with my family, right? Which means that whenever I do things, I generally try and work along with their schedule as much as I can. Because obviously, when they're sleeping, I can't make noise. So, it's, you know, generally my schedule's kind of centered around when they wake up and sleep. Because, you know, they're the ones actually fucking, they're the ones with the job. So, you know. I'll probably leave again, though, since I have stuff to do. Oh, good, Emily. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. And see you later. Bye-bye. I think it's more than once. I stay up until 6. No, I do stay up. Don't worry. I do stay up. But it's just that my entire, like, internal clock is fucked. That's the only problem. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I might get the Night of Despair. Because it is surprisingly an easy one to deal with. It is, out of all the WoWs in this entire corp, the Night of Despair is probably the easiest ones. It's probably the easiest one to deal with. I can't stick my life around my mum's because I'm 100% nocturnal and she's 100% a morning person. Yes, that's entirely fair. I kind of, well, I don't have to, but I should because, you know, they're the ones who are going out and have like a 9 to 5, right? I'm still in uni. I'm doing this as like my income source, more or less. So, you know, for more or less, I should cater to them more than they cater to me, basically, is what's going on in my house. She uses the house while I sleep, and I use the house while she sleeps. Right, okay. I mean, to be fair, if you don't make a lot of noise, that's also, like, it's not a big deal. But if I stream, I've got to make a lot of noise. Hello, Oaf the Oaf. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's again. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. Night of Despair, the goat. Yeah, we're getting out. This has been hotel stamp rally, too. Fucking, okay. Nope. Where, oh, this is real bad. No! Chaos! We already have the fucking... No! Oh, actually... Okay, chat, I've got a question. If we memory repo, will we go back to day 21? Because if we don't, I might get the Silent Orchestra just to get the second Decapa gear. Streaming is complicated. Usually I stream only when there aren't people sleeping in my house. Yeah, exactly. But generally, it's just better for me to adapt to their schedule. Honestly, if this is an option, I'll take Dimensional. Well, it depends. You can memory repo? Okay, but how far do I memory repo? How far back do I do it? How far back? We'll go to back when the... That was 21. That was day 21, wasn't it? Was that day... Okay, what happens if I reset the day? No, okay, no. If I reset the day, the gear would disappear. So if I memory repo, we'll go back to day 21, right? Oh, that's so far back. That includes only streaming while my mum is... Right, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I think so. Okay. We'll wait for the next one. We'll wait for the next one. I can't be asked right now, I think. I can't be asked. I'd rather we get to the next memory repo and then see if we get an Aleph and do that. So long as you haven't seen another repository imprint, you can memory repo and have it stick. Yeah, right. But my last one was day 21, and we've already gone through a day, and we did a lot of fucking learning. So I'm just gonna skip through it for now. The next one will be when you unlock the next team. Oh, wait, does memory repo every team, every corp? Okay. Well, that's only in 2 more days. And then maybe we'll get another Aleph. Who knows? That includes... But Blurry, Kisa usually streams at 11 PM or random 2 AM. Not my time. My time, she streams at like 3 AM, 4 AM. I think when I stream, it's usually 3 AM for him. Yeah, it's usually 3 AM, 4 AM for me. I know because I see the live in hours. As soon as I'm about to sleep, I'm like, well, fuck, I'm about to sleep. So, yeah. Also, Oath the Oath, welcome in. We gotta make you into a nugget. Where, I'm not even gonna ask for permission anymore. You guys are gonna be a nugget whether you like it or not. Also, we gotta hire a few new employees. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. There we go. What? What is that? Vorwassen. That sounds German. Devona, Morty. Morty. Oi, Morty. Okay, Nagut, you're gonna be Oath the Oath. Oath the... Oath. I spelled that wrong. Oath the... Oath. There we go. Reply to the wrong message? That's what I like to hear. She's my random background rabbit noise to sleep. See, exactly, right? Also, I love it when people lurk. Like, I know you do not have to chat. If you ever feel like tired or anything like that and you want to watch my streams and you don't want to chat, please feel free to do so. Like, I just want to say that. If you want to lurk, please do. Because either way, it helps. Okay, so. Yeah, absolutely. Lurkers are always appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, I get to die horribly in the corp. Glory to our manager. Yes, yeah. You know it. Wait, why did... The name didn't change. Oath the... Oh, your name is so hard to spell. There, Oath the Oath. Is that right? I think that's right. There we go. Okay, and we need gear for these guys too. I'm technically doing work and watching your stream. 2 perks, opposed to 2 monitors. Yeah. Well, like, even if I'm on the background, that's the kind of thing, like, I completely, like, I love it. Who called you fat? Key called you fat? What the fuck? I think I found the person Keys' friend is boothing with. Did ya now? Or did ya now? I sound fucking Canadian. Or did ya? Oh, well. Okay, Devona, you go here. Take the... Oh, there we go. That. Morty, Rick and Morty, you take Moonlight. And Heaven. Hoon, you're gonna take Amita and... Oh, we're running out of wows. Diffraction. Rhea, you're gonna take Diffraction and... Discord. There we go. Exalt. Pat's a little stalker? Yeah, well, Pat. Oh! Kisa, thank you so much for the... Oh my god, I'm gonna be so much in debt. I'm gonna be so in debt, chat. I'm gonna be so in debt. I've got so many corgis. I think I've got like 500 corgis at this point. Holy shit. I'm never gonna be able to buy enough food. Thank you so much for the corgis, though. Sorry, I muted by accident. Hold on, let me sneeze. Hey, technically you got 1.5 moans because I accidentally did it twice, okay? Kirsten and I usually wait for this... I'm not fucking reading that. I hate that. That number is fucking... Burn it in hell. Burn it in hell. Goodbye. Fuck that number. Not literally. Okay, do we want someone we... Okay, Park. Park needs a bit of... Fuck me. Who do I wanna... You know what, Chaos, you're gonna be trading. Go trade. Chaos goes here. Chaos. Grab that. There we go. Begin management. Because I personally hate the JP one more. Oh, well, Rokunana. I don't know, that just sounds weird, doesn't it? Who thought that was a good idea? Who in their right mind went, that sounds good, let's do that? Which fucker said that? Whoever that is, die. You die lah. You die. Like, why? Just why? Okay, there we go. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Coffee o nomimashita ka? Ohayo, Moonbeam. Oh, nanka, konbanwa ni natta ne. Hello. I do have coffee with me. I haven't finished drinking it. Today I haven't finished drinking it before stream yet. Haha, you die lah. You die. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you don't need any more employees. Why not? I want all the employees. You told me I needed more. I'm just doing what you told me to. Honestly, Blurry and Kisa hit our Singapore Malaysian accent perfectly. Well, that's because I've got the Asian accent. So, you know, and I've got a lot of Asian and like Malaysian friends. So, you know, it just naturally rubs off. What the heck? I did say I wanted to turn it into a redeem. I think I've told you guys already, but I want to turn that into a redeem. This? Okay, no, you go there, you stay here. There we go. Okay, you repression, you go there. Oh, fuck, you're right. 5th of May? I thought Dojime was on the... Oh, wow, okay, Papa, you got the date wrong. Kyotsukete ne, kimi. Nani o suru no? Aho nano? Aho nano? Aho da yo ne. Aho da yo ne. Where is you? You're gonna be the new test subject here. There we go. Waiting for the redeem so we can spam it. Yeah. It's okay. While we don't have the redeem, I can do it as much as you guys want. Like what the hell? We can do this whole stream in Asian English lah, yeah. Okay lah. We going to do the what the hell that? Oh, I forgot that do that lah. What the hell? Okay. We go over here lah.
No deal.
Move this up here. J19, I'm coming for you. J19. What the hell, J19 lah? What the hell, you creep? Sweats. We do. It's like next week. Oh yeah, Labor Day. We don't really have that. We've got Anzac Day. Anzac Day is tomorrow. Or is it today? No, it's tomorrow. Yeah, Anzac Day is tomorrow. But it's tomorrow until Monday. At least the holiday is. I don't know, like the actual date. I don't know which of the days it actually is. But yeah, so we've got that going for us in terms of holidays. Where you go lah? What the hell? God, I forgot what I was putting up here. Okay, you were going up here, weren't you? There we go. The Shoids, do we need any repression train? There's someone. Someone here needs repression. Who was that? Oh, that's a okay, hold on. You, Kevin, get down there. Only thing that gave it away was the Kisa stream.
Hi.
I thought Kisa was Singapore until this. I mean, to be fair, Kisa, I don't know, because, okay, the thing is what I've realized is the German accent is very, very... What the hell? How you die? Oh, you know that, you just panic. Okay, I can deal with that, yeah. I can help with that lah. Okay, you go here and you white damage, go here lah. Okay. Hello series, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. We are just grinding levels for our nuggets until we reach Bina today. How are you doing? Whack him, yeah. Whack the sense back into him. There we go. You hoon go back in here lah. Your defense not very good. Punishing but escape again. What the hell? Wait, so okay, I've got a question for you guys. How many of you guys in chat speak Mandarin? How many of you in chat speak Mandarin? I'm kind of curious because we've got a lot of Singaporeans here. And I know that a lot of Singaporeans speak Mandarin. Or at least Chinese in some dialect. You go there. Do we need not me? You do. Oh, Isaac, do you? Wait, are you Singaporean? Are you Singaporean, Isaac? I didn't know that. Since when? When did you turn Singaporean? How many several meltdowns have been completed? We are up to Binas. Binas is, and then Aeons. Those are the two we have left. I don't know if Aeon actually has a suppression, but those are. Bitch, you're Chinese? Wait, you are? You are? I mean, I'm cheese. Oh, sorry. You're cheese? Wait. Oh, I didn't know that. Hogma's complete? Yeah, we did Hogma. You mean cheese. Oh, there you go. There you go. Of course, Pat's there, right there to correct you. Right? Just, you know, he can... fucking Pat can sniff your incorrect terminology. Like a fucking doghound. You're cheese Filipino. I did not know that. Okay, that's really cool. Oh. I guess a lot more people in chat probably speak Chinese than I thought. Maybe I will do another Chinese stream in that case. I really love doing streams in other languages, but it's just, they're not very popular because, you know, it's a completely different language and normal viewer base isn't there. But I still want to do them anyways, but it looks like a decent amount of people speak Chinese, so maybe that's not... Oh, for fuck's sakes, what are you doing lah? Aiyah! What the hell? Stop going crazy, ah! You not do good. What the hell? You go down here too. Kita Meltdown is completely different than every other Sephiroth. We've done Hogma. We've done Hogmas. I haven't done Benas. I've already done Hogma, so we've already done that. We haven't done Kita at all, obviously, because we haven't done Bina. But I'm scared. And Cantonese too. Okay, I only know Mandarin. I can't speak Cantonese. Hiya, orange gila la. Huh? Orange gila la. What the hell that are? Hogma is regular. Hogma is regular, right? Okay. Your last Chinese stream ended in a dumpster fire to not know what's left and right. Okay, in my defense, it was not my fault that we spoke English because fucking Zeno didn't know what a battery or what a button was in Chinese. Okay, it's not my fault. That is not my fault. I knew what it is. I knew what it is lah. Okay. Next time, teach me how to win a girl's heart in German. You say Ich liebe dich. That's what you should say. Or du habe eine dicken Brille. That's what you should say. Say those two to Keitha and she'll fall head over heels for you. That's what you should say. There we go. Orange? 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 What about oranges? That's what you should say to Keitha. She'll love it. She'll love it. Where is Hoon? There is Hoon. Hoon is here. Hoon is here. Is Keitha here for the fact check? She doesn't need a fact check. It's true. Why would you need to fact check something that's true? Would I lie to you guys, chat? Would I lie? Would I lie to you guys? Don't answer that. Would I lie to you? Just let it sink in. Just don't bother answering, but just let it sink in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Would I lie to you? No, I wouldn't, Pat. You know I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't. You don't know I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't. The O-ring is one word, no E. Wait, what do you mean by that? Remember, Blurry the Meltdown is the opposite of the floor's purpose, and what's Kita's purpose? I don't know Kita's purpose. I don't remember what Kita's purpose is. I had one day in there, and I gave up after that, so I don't remember. Why is Sync always outside? Sync? What do you mean by Sync? Serious? Are you sure about that? You're gonna keep on working there. Satu Malaysia? You are Malaysia. You are the entirety of Malaysia. Alright. Alright. Guys, you're living in chaos. You're living in chaos. Sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's true. You're living in a person. You're like that one show where like the entire civilization is living on that floating tortoise. That's what it's like, but instead of a tortoise, it's chaos. I thought you said let that sink. Whenever you said, okay, am I Limbus pilled? Because whenever I saw the word sink, I was thinking of like a sinking team. Is that bad? Is that bad? Have I got, am I too far gone, chat? Am I too far gone? Do I need help? Living room. Okay, whenever you say living room, all I can think about is the SCP. Okay, you know what? Maybe I am fucking broken. I need therapy. I need therapy. Well, we already knew this, actually. I don't know why I'm restating that. It's like, I need therapy. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Look at me. I'm broken. I'm a VTuber. And I speak 3 languages. What do you want from me? Very easy to find, too. I live near a den of gambles and amusement parks. Well, that's... I mean, the locale is great by the sounds of it. Yeah, SCP-002. That's what I was talking about. After this Sunday, I'm going to have a bit more time, and I'm finally going to be able to start recording those SCP readings that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do... Kita is architecture. Oh, it's architecture! What? What's the opposite of architecture? I don't know, like the entire corp is like upside down? Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know what the suppression for that would be. That would be weird. That's weird. We need... Are you ready again? Yeah, you're ready. Go on. Actually... Yeah, okay. In you go. Where's Hoon? Hoon. You're gonna go... here. There we go. Shit, now you want Dino Nuggies. What do you want? What? How did this conversation get you to want Dino Nuggies? We talked nothing about Dino Nuggies at all. How the fuck did you reach that conclusion? Did we talk about Dino Nuggies? And I just like, it just escaped my mind? I don't think so. Right? We didn't talk about Dino Nuggies, did we? I don't think we did. Did we? Oh fuck, now you guys are gaslighting. I'm gaslighting myself. I need to stop. I just need to calm down and just reassess my life. Whoa, that's pretty. I wonder what is that? What effect is that? I don't, is that the Frost Queen? Is that the Frost Queen's effect? I don't remember what effect that is. Why wouldn't you start wanting Dino Doggies? Well, it's just, you know, it's just a weird conversation, that's all. It's not a bad conversation. I love Dino Nuggies. It's just, you know, it's a bit out of left field, that's all. That's all. Aredake. Aredake da. Where's Hoon? Hoon. Get back in there. Know when gambling in an amusement park gives flashbacks on keys to stream for Dino Nuggies. Oh. Is this an inside joke or is it just you being a stupid connecting the dot with stupid memories kind of deal? Which one is it? Which one is it? Ding! There we go. We will wait until Punishing Bird is back in the cage. In the meantime, we could do a bit more learning. Could you hurry up and heal, please? That would mean a lot to me. There we go. That did not heal for as much as I thought it would. Hello, Chris. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing, Chris? Welcome in. Oh my god, Chris, I need to make you in this corp. I've got so many nuggets I need to name. I've got to put you in the corp. You're gonna be in here. You're gonna have free healthcare, but you're gonna die a lot. But it's gonna be worth it because you're gonna be in my corp, and that just is good. Holy shit, it's Chris Angel. Holy shit, it's the Pope. Stupid memory, stupid thingy, don't worry about it. Okay, look, no, I get it, Isaac, I get it. I understand. Why wouldn't you start one of the, we talked about flipping the world upside down. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, like, architecture, right? Right, like that kind of stuff? What's the opposite of architecture? An upside down architecture, I guess, I don't know. Blurry, I've already died 4 times in this game. Why do you keep bringing me back to suffer? Because I need more employees to be named, and that's literally the only reason. So welcome back. Hold on, let me sneeze. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Not the magician. Seeing your agents all gathered to delete Funeral when he gets uppity reminds me of my playthrough. I mean, look, what else am I supposed to do? He's there. You know what, we're probably gonna get Rule Daughter. Let's get Rule Daughter. Thank you, Patchy. Nope, not getting that. Welcome in, Totally Nothing as well. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. You know, I'm just gonna read your message. Hello, Totally Nothing there. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Mr. Blurry's. Welcome. There you go. I'm not even gonna bother saying it. I'm just gonna read it right off the screen. There we go. Demolishing your, oh my god, I love this. There's, oh, Chris, if you look in the Discord channel, in my Discord, there should be a mod channel. I've got custom shoutouts for everyone. It's an exclamation mark and then the person's name. So you can use those if you want. And expansion, there we go. Exalt. Demolishing your confidence and making you hopeless with a white ordeal on top of it. White ordeal? Okay, wait. So I heard that we need to defeat white knights to win the game. Is that true? To get the true ending. Is that true? I'm so sued to the so? You're so sued to the so? Oh, you're so used to this shout out. Yeah. I know. Most of my mods were using that shout out before because I didn't have this system anyways. But I wanted to make it more personalized because, you know, it's easier to, what's the word? It's easier to, how do I even explain it? It's more, you know, it's more friendly, right? Because like everyone, you can describe people and it's not just like, like a generic shout out. I like it better like this. And also I can put links for other things. For example, if people multi-stream, I can put both their Twitch and YouTube, like Patchy. Beating White Knight to get True D. Is that true? Is that the true though? Is that true? Midnight or White and the Abno White Knight is completely different. Okay, so which one do I need to beat? Which one do I need to beat to actually win the game? Is it White Knights or Midnight of White? Sorry, just got home from work not too long ago. Long last shift before being laid off. That's right, you did say something about getting a new job. Ah, that is a shame. Is it a job that you wanted, Chris? Like, was it a good job? Or was it like a thank God I'm gone kind of thing? Midnight of White? Is it Midnight of White? More bling bling. Bling bum bum bling bum bum bling bum bum born. We're going to... You, Nougat, you're gonna be Chris. Wait, actually, do we already have Chris? Chris. No, we don't. Okay, Chris, welcome to the corp. Chris Venus Engel. There we go. Confirm. Do we have anyone else in chat? I think there was someone else. Isaac. No! Okay. Welcome in, Isaac. Isaac NG. There we go. It's a good part-time job, but we're not just that busy in the summer, unfortunately. Oh, I see. Okay. It's a shame, but that's a shame. Midnight White Knight will just make it a lot easier. Okay, I see. Blurry, would you eat a plate of dino nuggets? I'm not really a fan of dino nuggies. I don't know if that's like controversial or anything, but I'm not a fan. Also, ignore me getting big. I just need to scroll up and see something real quick. Man, why does my model fucking... There. Okay. Let's fix that. So got dragged to the Blurry Corporation. Yes, you did, and you're never gonna leave. Where's Series? Is Series in here? Series, yes. I do need more people to be named right now, so I'm gonna make an evil series, even though, you know. Evil _ series. There we go. There's gonna be 2 of you. You're gonna do 2 times the suffering. I don't think you need to beat him though. Yeah, okay. Do we have I Hate Chaos? Because we made him last time, but I don't think it's saved. No, we don't. Oh, you thought you could get away? Oh no, yeah we do. Never mind, we do. You got 2. What is that symbol? What is that symbol? I don't even know what that is. Okay, more... Okay, so you need Fortitude. And you need Justice. What does Kisa need? Kisa needs everything. Okay, so we can put you there. Let's do that. And then let's put Hoon up here. Okay. If you have to beat the goddamn, if you beat him, goddamn, that's one hell of a difficulty to get an ending. I know that's what to be fair, this game is known for its difficulty. So honestly, I wouldn't put it past this game. I genuinely wouldn't. Okay, you go there. Hoon is gonna be the Funeral of Dead Butterflies, guy. You are gonna go there. Who needs a Dershowitz in their life? A little bit of Dershowitz in my pants. Okay. What do you need? You need Night of Despair, but we need someone else to use it first. So you're gonna use it first. Morty, I don't know who Morty is. Chaos. What do you need? You need Fortitude. So you're gonna go back in there. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try getting some sleep. Good luck with getting to the Venus suppression. Hey, thank you so much, Kat. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you have a lovely, lovely sleep and have a good day tomorrow. Wake up to have a very, very nice day. Thank you very, very, very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Nee. Okay, we do that. Dershowitz is gonna start their work.
Read, Blurry, read!
Every ordeal in the last 10 days is replaced with White Ordeal, so it's inevitable you get a Midnight of White before finishing Kingdom Meltdown. But you don't need to go out of your way. Oh, okay, I see. So it's just par for the course. Oh, okay, I don't know whether that's good or bad, honestly. Because that sounds painful, doesn't it? Okay, you get back in... I'll let you heal one more time. Get back in there, cool. Okay, Hoon. Where's Hoon? Hoon. No, not Hoon. Kisa? Yeah, Kisa. Kisa needs to go here. No. Kisa needs to go here. No. Kisa, I'll put Kisa here. And then, who has white damage? You have white damage, you go down here. You have white damage, okay. So they're gonna be my healers. If that's bad, it is a pain. Remember the 5 entities that cannot be scrambled by Yin Yang Dragon? That cannot be scrambled. What do you mean by scrambled? What do you mean by scrambled? I don't know what you mean by scrambled. Oh, what the f- Oh, okay, is this gonna be okay? Oh my god, hold on, he's so fast. Slow him down, slow him down, slow him down. Come on, come on. Stop, 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 stop. No, 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 no. Do that. Slow him down again. Let's get another white. No, that's black. That's black. This is white. This is both, so I'm not gonna touch that. Let's see, because I remember looking at as long as your encyclopedia reaches 100, you should be able to do the true ending. Wait, does my encyclopedia have to be 100%? Does that mean I have to deal with the fucking train? No way. Please don't tell me I have to deal with the train. And melting love? No. No. No way, really? Oh, I fucking hope not. Oh my god, you're running so far. I've slowed you. Okay, the slow doesn't stack, does it? Does the slow stack? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, okay. Oh, okay. Where is... Oh my god, why does it take so long to heal you? Stay still! Oh my god, stop running. Oh my god! Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna restart the day. We haven't gone very far. You have to research everything fully properly. I'm pretty sure it's only the Sephiroth meltdown and Kita meltdown. Okay, I've got... Your abnormality codex has to reach 100%. Okay, I'm getting differing answers. Oh, okay. I do remember, I think melting love, you don't need melting love, because donation, abnos are not counted in the 100. I know that for a fact. I don't know about the train, though. I really hope I don't need to deal with the train. I really, really hope that that's not something I need to deal with. Okay. We're gonna rush this a bit. Devona, go there. Morty, I hate chaos. Kisa. Kisa is gonna stand by here. Chaos is gonna go in here. There we go. The train is classified as T for trauma for a reason. It's T for tool, motherfucker! Oh, well, wait, is it trauma as well? Is it trauma and a tool? It might be both, actually, now that I think about it. You go there, you go there. I'll move some of you guys. Okay, you know what? I'll just keep mimicry there. There we go. You go there. Repression. There we go. Who needs repression? You do. Alright, you're gonna go down there. Cool. Okay, you are gonna go work on your instinct. You are gonna hurry up. Tool is XX. 09. Wait, I thought T slash something like T slash before a abno number. I thought that is... Oh, 09 is tool. Oh. 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 Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not. Hold on. I need to grab all my healers. Where are my healers? You there? No, you're Solemn Lament. You there. You there. I might... Do we have another healer here? No? No healers? No healers. How about over here? You're a healer. Oh, is that... But you're melee. Alright, I'll bring you down. There we go. Because I remember D is donation. Yeah, I know D is donation. T is trauma, F is fairy tale, or folklore. What are the other ones? What's this? Oh, O is original. O is original. See, yeah, no. See? T, it says T, oh wait. Wait. T09, okay, hold on. It's T09, T09. 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 Okay, I think it might be all T09. Yeah, it looks like it's T09 for all of them. Yeah, it's T09 for all tool abnos. So either they're all trauma, or it's just a designation for tools. So the letters are a way they're gotten, the numbers are the use case, I think. Okay. I remember one of the... Actually, let me look at the coding. Okay, so this one is where it's from. So D for donation, O for original, F for fairy tale, etc. This one is the shape, I believe, or like the figure, what they look like animal, humanoid, tool, etc. And then this one is their individual number. I think that's how it works. I may be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Yeah. When Rodolfo escaped, it slowly. Work result was bad. Okay, we're not gonna touch you because you're scary. I will get your gear though. Your gear is nice. There we go. Because I remember that the train is trauma from the warp train. It could be both. It could be trauma and a tool. I think T09 just means tool. I don't know if all tool abnos are trauma related. I don't know if that's how it works. But I do know that, where's Kisa? Where's Kisa? There it is. I do know that, all the tool abnos are all T09 though. There you go. You're gonna work here. You're gonna work here. Cool. I think we're gonna work on these four, mainly. You're okay. We could use some... Just to make it faster. There we go. Get back in there. How are we doing for these two up here? That one's about to pop. And that one's about to pop. 2, 1, 0. Get back in there. Do you have the gear? Nope. Alright, back in you go. Oh, sorry, my bad. You only need 100% seed of light to get the true ending. 100% gives you the access to the epilogue. Oh, okay. Seed of light you get whenever you do a suppression. So that's just the meltdowns, yeah. Is Bloodbath a tool? Because I remember it's trauma. No, it is not a tool. Bloodbath is a normal... It's a normal abno. Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. See? T0551. So I guess tool is 09. 09 means tool. And I guess they're all trauma? I don't know. Hello, Park. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Howdy, Blurry. How you been? Just got a tablet. I had to do some wacky tech stuff that are annoying and hurt my brain. Also interesting, I discovered in the tablet you have no access to jewels, but in mobile you do. That's so weird. Okay, so I did some digging into jewels, right? And apparently jewels are supposed to be a thing that you can do on YouTube short streams. But I've stopped doing YouTube short streams, so I don't know why I still have access to them. Because apparently I'm not supposed to. At least I don't think I am, so I don't know what's going on there. But I guess I guess I have them, so fuck it, kind of thing. But yeah, welcome in, Park. Hopefully you had a great day. Did you go to uni today? Oh, you know what? Speaking of, you haven't talked about your what is it? Your crane license. Your oh, what's that fucking machine called? Your thing go up, down, you know, that thing. Thing go up, down, move pallets. Fuck, what is that machine called? Anyways, you haven't talked about that, you haven't talked about your license for that, have you? In a while. What happened to that? Let's see, put you there. You are gonna go back in there. Blurry's game YouTube out of jewels. Look, it's not my fault that they didn't get it out, okay? It's not my fault they didn't get it out, alright? Tamagotchi time, thank you very much. Everywhere, hydrate, drink. Yes! Forklift! That's the word, forklift. Yeah, what happened to your forklift certification part? If you're alright with talking about it. Yeah, but Tamagotchi time, everyone, hydrate, stretch, take a look outside, take your eyes. Ah, there we go. No, on Friday, I have no uni classes. Yippee. Also gave up on my forklift license. I quit because the academic exam is too stressful. Do you guys have an academic exam for your forklift license? I don't think we have... Well, I guess we have a similar thing in Australia, but the academic part is like a very small part of it. It's mainly like the practical of using a forklift, from what I know, in Australia. That's interesting. I didn't realize... I guess the standards are different, like, from country to country. So that's... I could see that. Durchschreuz. How are you doing, by the way, though? How are you doing, Park? Hopefully you have a great day. How have you been doing? You've got no uni today. How was everything else? How was what you were doing today? Were you just at home resting? God, I fucking
ReadBlurryRead!
Oh, that's like the dream. Yang is 009, so not all trauma. Okay, so they're just mainly trauma. Interesting. I guess that would make sense since most tool abnos are like belongings, right? Or products. So I guess it would make sense that they're all trauma because they're related to a person. Although no, I know because I could see it being like a fairy tale item too. For example, like I don't know, like I don't know what's like a fair like the apple, like the Snow White's apple. Instead of it being like a normal abno, it could have been a tool abno, right? Korea is so bureaucratic that every license needs an academic test. It's annoying. Also doing well. Had to do some tech stuff to get, new tablet set up and maybe study. Hey, nice. Hopefully you can use your great, hopefully your new tablet is treating you well. Congratulations on the new tablet. Different abno classification. Yeah, so the first one is just where they come from. But yeah, some things I think should have been made into tool abnos. I get that, like, they needed more normal abnos rather than tool abnos, but still. Like, Snow White's apple could have been a really cool tool abno, if you think about it. Right. Although, I guess there's a lot of normal abnormalities, which also are objects as well. So I guess it's hard to determine what is a tool and what isn't. Right. They're all once human, just with big trauma. Well, these were never human. They came from human emotions, but abnos themselves aren't humans themselves. It's like, okay, imagine them like a homunculus, or like, okay, you know how in Noragami, how gods are like only as powerful as like the amount of believers they have? It's kind of the same thing with the abnos, from what I understand. So basically, like, if a lot of people know about like a fairy tale of Snow White, then that might turn into an abnormality. Or even if like one person is really like has a really strong belief of something, it might turn into abnormality, something like that. And depending on like, so the fairy tale ones are obviously from fairy tales. And then you've got the original ones, which come from like outer space, or like concepts beyond our imagination, from what I understand. And then you've got trauma, which is, well, it's from trauma, in case you couldn't tell. But yeah, for example, fairy tale, folklore, forgotten stories, urban legend. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Those are the examples. I think, how many classifications are there, actually? I think there's, oh, let's count them. So there's fairy tale, original, donation, trauma. So is there 4? I think there's 4, right? The only one that doesn't allude to an actual origin...
ReadBlurryRead!
I am! The only thing that doesn't allude to an origin in world, like in this reality, is donation. Because donation is just like the abnormalities that were added due to the donators' backers when making the Kickstarter. Some abnos aren't human. Nosferatu, aka Blood Fiend Daddy, has existed before Lobotomy Corporation. Nosferatu? Nosferatu? Is Nosferatu a... Is Nosferatu in PM? I don't... Are they? I've never seen them. Oh wait, is Nosferatu like the original way, like where Blood Fiends came from? Is that Nosferatu created the Blood Fiends? Okay, so which is interesting because the Blood Fiend. Okay, so oh, is it a spoiler? Series? You see Nosferatu on Library of Horror. Okay, I won't read any more of that then. I won't read any more of that. Okay, yeah. No spoilers for Raw because I haven't played that game yet. I should have said that earlier. That's my fault. But yeah. It's funny though, because what is like, because, Blood Fiends, right? Okay, okay, I'll just say, now that I know that Nosferatu is a character, I will, I will just say that. But, it's weird, because, like, the bees? The bees that the queen bee spawns? Those? They are technically abnormalities, right? They're abnormality offsprings, right? But they're still technically... Are they abnormalities? Actually, I don't know if they are. What are they considered as? I love Don Quixote. She's great. Okay. Canto 7 will and always will be, I think, honestly, at this point, my favorite Canto. It's just such... It's despairing. That's what it is. And it's great. It's done so well. It's just so depressing. And it's great. I love it. You are gonna go down here. You're gonna go there. Okay, cool. I love Kenta 7 and 9. 7, okay, 9 is the is the most recent one, right? Oh shit, that was close. Yeah, I like 9 too, because again, it's just so fucked up. I didn't specifically like the whole plot line with like the House of Spiders. I wasn't too big of a fan with that, but I definitely was a fan of Araya and Ryoshi's relationship. That I was a big fan of. There we go. Okay. Where's the last? Here it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, they're done. Funnily enough, a M classification can be found in Limbus, like my form empties. Really? I wonder what M is. What's M? Are there any like fan theories of what M could be? To be fair, I don't think that's something you figure out unless you read Distortion Detective. Okay, in that case, I won't read any further into it because I haven't. That's spoilers. Blurry, you're confusing yourself. I'm always confusing myself, Chris. I'm always confusing myself. Like my form empties. I love Chapter 9 final boss, Poland. It was alright. It was alright. I did prefer Don Quixote's final fight though. M unknown, possibly mythical. Yeah, that's true. But then, like, what's the difference between M and O? Because I feel like, you know, like what is it? The singing. What's the singing one called? Fragment of the Universe. That sounds like it should be mythical, right? Or do they mean as in mythical, as in like mythical creatures? But then that would be in like folktale and like fairy tales, right? So, you know. Blurry, if I give you a ticket to visit La Mancha Lane, would you? Like in its current state, probably not, because there's not anything there. When there were blood fiends there, yes, I would. All three of these abnormalities are associated with objects from representative of mythology. Okay, is that the same as the Greek ones? Like the Hydra, what are the 4 Greek abnos in Limbus again? There was a Hydra.
ReadBlurryRead.
There was Centaur. The ones that are related to the Cyclops. That was another one. Is it like those? Like the ego gift that they give you? I think M is only for Doom. Is only Doom calendar because it's based off the Mayan calendar, so it's probably IRL mythology. Okay. You still got way too close, even if something not outright stated series. Yeah, just do be careful. Yeah. Oh, good. I'll let it go this time. Because I know you probably didn't do that on purpose, so I'll let it go. But yeah. So M is based off, like, real-life mythology, in that case. But how does that translate to in-game? Because, you know, PM has the habit of putting everything in, like, related to in-game, actually related to, you know, so how does, because they don't, okay, what about like Redolta? What about a Sandolph? Why are they not M? They should be M as well, right? Because they're mythical creatures, if you think about it. And like the Firebird, that's a phoenix, right? That should be M. Or is it a specific mythology? Yeah, series, like that series, exactly. If I see Limbus merch in Dojima, specifically the April Fool's one, I'm baking my money. I can't wait until we get facades of the tiny children. I want them so bad. I want like a tiny fucking like Heathcliff running around beating people up with a fucking chicken nugget. They're closer to fairy tales. Are they? Okay, I guess. I don't know. Because Christmas is still celebrated and it isn't a dead mythology. Oh, that could be the distinction. That could be. Yeah, because there's no Zeus or there's no Poseidon. Abno, is there? Yeah, I don't think there is. Phoenix is more fairy tale, I guess. It's a very... What about Brazen Bull? What about that? Is Brazen Bull supposed to be like the bull zodiac? Is that what it's supposed to be? And Doomsday Calendar. Is that like, what's that supposed to be? Oh, I guess that's the Doomsday Calendar. No shit. What about like, yeah, what about the Brazen Bull? What is that supposed to be? Let me, oh god, okay, we've got to put everyone back in their places. who is your white? Sorry, you do white damage. I shouldn't say that. You do white damage. You do white damage. You don't. You do. And then we've got Bluey here. There we go, down here. Brazen Bull is an execution method IRL. Yeah, so how is that M? How's that M? Since Brazen Bull, is that the one where they put in a bull and heat it up? Is that the one that they're talking about? When they say Brazen Bull? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Because I know quite a few bull torture methods. There's one where they like pull the body apart. But there's another one where they put it in like a bull statue and then burn it. Right, okay, so it's the burn one. Okay. So that's the thing. If it's the... How is that mythical? Because if that's mythical, then this should be mythical as well, because it's an Iron Maiden, right? But it's also a tool. So like, how does that work? How does that work? The thing is, Limbus gives the expectation where like, it feels like they should know exactly what's going on. Like, everything seems to be explained. So I feel like there should be an explanation for this that we're just not reaching. You're gonna go here. You're 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Who has not good justice? Justice. You don't. Okay, you're gonna go there. You can't really compare a tool to a creature. I mean, they're both tools. One just looks like a creature, yeah, sure, but they're both tools at the end of the day, right? They're both tools. Both are torture methods, right? Like, how are they different? How are they different? Do you see why? Do you see why I'm confused now, though? Like, do you see why I'm confused? There's just a bit of it that's just, it's off. It's off. Something stinks. Right? There's something there that is just weird. Something strange. Okay, you're gonna go there. You can't really do the... Well, one became a creature. We can change anything state at all. How? Why? Is there a reason? Is there a method? Okay, also, because I already know this, so that's not a spoiler. Moses can see what you look like when you're distorted, right? So I'm assuming because of that, there's a formula to being distorted, right? Like how you, like what your distortion looks like and what it does is affected by, like it's like there's a formula to it, right? So what's the difference between that and how an abno comes to being, right? Yeah, see, people don't talk about this. We need to talk about this more. We need to talk about this because this is shit. Look, they built this entire cool world, like Project Moon, right? I want to know more about it. I want these answers to be answered. You know what would be cool? If they did a visual novel. Actually, to be fair, Limbus is basically a visual novel. Limbus is basically a visual novel in terms of like understanding the plot, to be fair. I don't know, maybe like an open world thing would be pretty interesting, but I think that'd be really hard to make accurate. You'd have to retcon a lot of things to make that. That's the only like bad thing about that. You go in there, you go in there. Cool. It is a visual, it is, right? It is basically just a visual novel, because that's how the story is told. But which I like, because you learn so much as well. And there's a lot of room for speculation, which I actually personally like. I heard a theory that abnos are just double-dipped distortion. That's what I said! Okay, when I first played Limbus, that's what I said. That's what I said to people, and they're like, no, you're wrong. Don't be silly, Blurry. There's no way that could be a thing. And then look at what we've got now. Now people are saying exactly what I said before. So, you know, come on. Come on. Mataku ne nare. Not very useful. Not very stressful gacha. Yes, that's true. I've said this before, but I think Limbus is one of those games where it's a gacha game, definitely. But it's so much nicer and not gacha compared to other gacha games. So I believe Moses only sees what the distortion would only look like at the present. Okay, so as in like after they distort, it could actually change. It could be not what Moses sees, depending on if their like emotions change. Maybe like if they're revealed like their father killed their daughter or something or whatever the fuck. The distortion can change. Because some of the IDs is farmable, so it's okay. Yeah, they're all farmable. Apart from Porccubus IDs, which aren't farmable, pretty much all of them are farmable. I mean, even Porccubus are technically farmable. An example of that is Hohenheim's distortion would not have the AEDD suit if he wasn't wearing it when he distorts. Would the AEDD suit become a part of the distortion though? Or would he just like rip it apart? Would he rip it apart? Because I think Heathcliff kind of ripped his apart, kind of, when he distorted, right? Kind of. See, that's what I don't get. I don't get that. Well, Pogus is farmable, it's just you need a prep. Yeah, you need a prep for it. There's a small window where you can get the items, but you can farm for it before the event starts. So honestly, I'd say it's farmable too. What isn't farmable? I think the main, like the bad endings aren't farmable. Are they? Can you shard like Don Quixote La Mancha Land? Can you shard that? I drew for it, so I don't know, but can you shard for that? Because if you can shard that, honestly, there's very little that you can't shard for then, in that case. I don't think there's anything you can't shard for. Hohenheim would be without AEDD suit. This distortion will look different. Arknight's collab is not for. Okay, yeah. Okay, Arknight's collab is an exception because it's a collab. And honestly, it's fair enough that it's not farmable. I've already got everything I wanted from it. I got all 4 egos, so I'm happy. The only not farmable thing is a collab thing. Right, okay. Apart from Arknights, were there any other collabs? Because I don't think there are. To be fair, I joined the game very late, so I probably don't know a lot of the earlier stuff. But I don't think that there's any other collabs, right? They are planning to. They're bringing it back? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm excited for that. Are they gonna add anything new? Are they gonna add anything new in it, or is it just like just in case other people want it, kind of thing? Mythology, Dementia calendar based on Mayan calendar. The code is new to Limbus and does not yet have an official explanation. Okay, I see. I'm assuming it's something that Limbus company created then, in that case, right? It's something that Limbus company created, not something Lobotomy Corp made. It's like a new designation, right? Entirely new, like even in lore. Welcome in, Kobold. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Same, I joined quite late, so I only know Arknights. Right. I think they do another intervallo in between story. I mean, they've done, generally it's only like 2 or 3 intervallos, like between each canto, right? So far we've got Twinning Threads and we've got Porccubus. So honestly, there might be one more intervallo, maybe a rerun of an intervallo, or they just get straight to the new canto. That's what I'm assuming. There. See, I told you this guys, I told you today was going to be very much a Zaltadon, because I'm just doing very menial tasks today. We're not doing anything like with a heavy load. We're just getting through the early days, leveling up everything we can. The Arknights as an intervallo. So they're adding Arknights. Why? Okay. Does anyone remember why Arknights wasn't added as a full intervallo to begin with? Was that something to do with IP rights? Is that why? That's what I think it would be, but I don't know for certain. Is that what it was? Next week is not. Oh, it's Nocturnal Sweeping rerun? Wait, are we getting new IDs? I haven't seen the new ID. Oh, we are! That's right, because we're getting Ricardo Heathcliff, aren't we? We're getting Ricardo Heathcliff, and then the other, I don't know what the other one is. I don't know what the other ID is. What's the other ID? I forgot about that. Probably because it's a limited time thing. Yeah, but I feel like if I was Kim Ji-hoon and I loved Arknights, I would keep that there just for bragging rights, right? We collabed with Arknights, kind of, right? I would do that if I was him. I feel like that's something that you could brag about. You go there. The other one was an ego. Probably because it's a limited time thing. Okay, it was an ego, that's true. I don't think that affects anything though, does it? Whatever the reason was behind the scenes and not made public. Okay, I see. So there probably was some reason or another. Arknights is a +5 intervallo instead of a +1. And they're making it a permanent intervallo. Does that mean the Arknights Club is a permanent? It might be like how Porccubus is, and how there's an event for it, but once you finish the event, you can play through the story, but you can't play through the event. It might be something like that. Rodion is getting Eclipse of Scarlet Moths. That's right, she's getting the ego, right? Which I'm confused about that. Because what? First of all, that fucking Abno, we barely know anything about. But second of all, it's so weird. It's so out of left field, isn't it? It's very out of left field. Devona, where did I put you before? Oh, here, right. You go there. And you go there. You go there. And you go there. Cool. Is that going to activate the noon? Or are we one off? We're one off. Okay, perfect. They're running out of abnos, LMAO. I mean, no, okay. To be fair, here's the thing. I don't mind them. The only thing I do wish is that they would be incorporated into the story a bit more. Because currently there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of abnormalities which are only in, like, choice events, right? They're not in the story themselves. Like, Wayward Farah, the lost person that's Snow, the marriage couple beetle thingy-majig, the slightly blue star. You know, there's a lot of abnos which we haven't actually seen in the story, which I wish they would. Because, for example, the Brazen Bull, right? We've seen the Brazen Bull in the story, and that's cool. I want to see more of that. I want to see different abnos like that. Our whole job on the surface is to deal with abnos and distortions anyways, right? That's like the whole point of like the cover-up story of Limbus Company. That's what they do. So it's like, why don't they capitalize that a bit more? I want to see more. I want to see more. Are we gonna be okay? We'll be okay. We should be okay. How about over here? You're dead. We don't have anyone dealing... Wait, huh? You guys go there. There we go. Wait, no, apparently it's an X intervalo, not a 0.5 intervalo. Yeah, no, it would be. It would be. Just like Walpurgis Knight, right? Walpurgis are generally EX intervalos, right? Right? I think they are. I may be wrong. I may be talking out of my ass. I'm not gonna lie. We forgot all of that. We've already got all of that. Okay. You are going to go there. And you are going to go... I put the wrong person in. Fuck. Limbus Company is one of those few gosh games that hates money. Battle Cats mentioned. I don't think they hate money, but they're very... Kim Ji-hoon is making the game for the sake of the game. Which we could clearly tell by the Menhera that he's gone through. But, you know, he's making the game for the love of it. He's already like, yeah, I've got enough money, you know, I can retire if I wanted to. So, you know, I think that I'm very happy that that's a thing. Oh, not you again, fuck off. So, yeah. There's always a chance we run into them at NCorp, considering how the new league had ego gear. That's true. That is true. It means that some of the NCorp... It means that they have Contempt and Awe. They have Contempt and Awe, because that's one of them. Fell Bullet, they would have that. What other... I don't remember any other ego gears NCorp has. I'm assuming Ahab would have something to do with the Pallid Whales, an abno to do with it somewhere, I'm sure. You know what? I bet you that there is an abno related to the Pallid Whales. Because they cannot be that fucking scary, that traumatizing, and that mythical for there not to be an abno based off their concept. And I want to find out what that is, and I want to meet it. That's what I want. We're not doing Big Bird. Fuck that. There we go. But yeah, I know we'll get a lot more in NCorp, but I want more, like, because we're not going to get, like, the calm ones, right? I doubt we're going to get, like, you know, the bunny duck. You know the bunny duck ego? Sorry, abno? I doubt we're going to get that, are we? I'm pretty sure the fishing Ahab out to sea, so maybe Harpoon. Oh, that's true. She already has her own ego, doesn't she? Although, to be fair, if you have your own ego, you can still use ego gifts and ego gear, right? So, what if the whale is an abno? Well, from what we know, it's a monster. It's not an abno. Dream Devouring Silk Current? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the Dream Devouring Silk Current. But we can't confirm it. We can't confirm it because we don't know enough about that abno. And also, it acts slightly different from the whales. Actually, a bit too different. It looks similar, but it acts very different, which is why I'm not sure what's going with that. Same with the Bloodsack one. The Ichthyosaur, the headless one. It's like, they're on the nose, and they're definitely like some kind of marine abno, but I can't tell what they are. I wish there was like, you know how in like LobCorp, you've got like where is it? You've got like the story records. I wish the abnos in Limbus would have these too. I know there's some of them have story and like logs, observation logs, but not all of them, right? Only the ones that you can fire have observation logs. I'm back. What did I miss? Not a lot. We were just talking about a bunch of random shit, basically. Only person we've seen do that is Gebra, and I think stated she had to train or understand ego gear on a different level. To be fair, if you think about it, we have IDs, and the IDs we have can use all the egos that we equip. So, technically, all our IDs with ego gear, for example, like Martin Yisang or like Alyssa Faust, technically they count as people who can use ego gear and ego, technically. My coworker came to yap at me. What did I miss? Not too much. We were just talking very in-depth about the lore of this game. That's pretty much all you missed. I don't want to make anyone new, so I'll just put Rhea there for now. Hamel Blurry. Hamel? Okay, yeah. And look, I'm very fascinated by this universe. I've said this before. I freaking love the storyline in this game. Okay, we'll put you for Prudence. There, you could go in there. There we go. Dream devouring is the dream current from Lobotomy. Oh, is it? Is it an aberration? Hold on. No. I need to find out. Hold your fucking horses. Dream devouring slit current. Is it an aberration? It is! Oh my god, it's a fucking aberration! I didn't know that! How could I not have known? Oh, it was right in front of my face as well! Oh shit, it is! Fucking hell. Have fun stream. Welcome in, Ruka. Irashaimase. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Welcome in. Thank you so much. The sinner's ego usage is way different from personally manifested ego like Dongrang or Dongbake. Yes, but technically their original egos, like suddenly one day, or like, you know, the original egos that they get at the start, technically those are their own egos, if you think about it. So, you know. Yeah, it's an aberration. How did I not see that? How did I not see that that's an aberration? That should have been so obvious to me. That should have been so... Oh, I did not do that, Isaac. I don't know what you're talking about. Asked you to teach me how to win a girl's heart in German, then Blurry badmouth you. I did no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought that seemed obvious, and also multiple things on the ego. It wasn't, clearly. Or I'm just thick, which is probably the most likely answer, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm just thick, let's be honest. It is just me being thick. Let's see. Anyone... Who do we need here? Repression... Is everyone max repression? Maybe someone from here? Ah, Hugh. You. Chris. Get over here. Excuse me? What? Look, I just said... Okay, I said two sentences. First sentence, to make Kisa like you. Ich liebe dich. Am I wrong? That is a good sentence, right? That's a good sentence. Ich liebe dich. That's, you know... Right? And then the second sentence was du habt ein dicken Brille. But in my defense, the first one was okay for the context. In my defense, the first one was okay? The first one was viable. Yeah, du hast ein dicker Brille. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I love being a shit stirrer. I stir all the shit, day and night. Why did I write it in German? Yeah, no one else would know what that means. Are you here? You are here. There we go. Okay, everyone go up here. We're gonna bring one person with a tier 5 gear. There you go. You like learning German, huh? Ich liebe das. Ich liebe Deutsch lernen. Aber mein German ist nicht gut. Ich gebe mein Bestes, aber. Blurry sad. Why are you sad? The sinners, possibly due to the bowel connection, appear to be distinctly different from others. Yeah, no, they're definitely different because the sinners, from what I know, the sinners got their ego as soon as they made a contract with me, right? That's like how it works. which is definitely not how it normally works, because normally you have to have a very strong emotion or overcome like some travesty or some shit, right? So I don't know exactly what the deal with that is, but you know, there's something there. Regardless of how we got the ego, we can use
Blurry
the ego,
Read!
right? We can use the ego, and we can use the ego gear. So technically, I'm not wrong. I think your German is good enough. You can talk to my mum now. Nein, 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 nein. Deine Mutter ist sehr gut im Deutsch. Aber ich lerne vor 1 Jahren, I think. So not very long, you know. So I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. My mom's German is a little bit better than yours. That's about it. Not a little bit. Deine Mutter. Wait. How do you say mother in accusative? No, genitive. Deine Mutter. Wait, how do you? Fuck, I don't know the fucking genitive of that. Shit. I don't know what it is, lah. Blurry still misses my comments by being highlighted. What? Did I? Damn, you want to learn German and I'm learning German in uni. Oh, nice. That is the only time I'll read a being missed message, Park. But yes, I will read that. That's my bad. Sorry for missing that. Yeah, I am learning German. Very slowly but surely. Right now, I'm mainly learning things that I would say on stream, like resources in like Minecraft, stuff like that, like the holes, the Stein, that kind of stuff, like things I would say in like when I play games, because that's probably the most common vocabulary I'm going to use, right? So that's what I'm learning first. Trust my mom barely speaks to Mutter. No, but is deine Mutter Deutsch? Is that good? Is that correct? That sounds weird. Deine Mutters. I feel like there should be an apostrophe S, like there is in English, but I don't think that's right. Yeah, Deise. Yeah, how do you say like your mother's German is good? I think because I don't think I said it right. You missed more. I won't repeat the rest because you summoned Patchy because of you. What do you mean? You can say it. Just repeat the text in chat. Just repeat the text in chat. All you needed, you just repeated the text in chat and then I'll say it. What are you on about, Mike? What are you on about? Earlier we were doing a lot of Das Deutsch deiner Mutter. Das Deutsch deiner Mutter gut? Yeah, but no one says that. So how does that work? How does that work? Warum? Okay, we're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go. Oh, you need both. There we go. You go like deine Mutter spricht gut. Oh, your mother speaks good German. Okay, yeah. But it's weird, isn't it though? It's weird. Like you get what I'm saying there, right? Nah, because of you, Patchy thought I was spamming. Yeah, what? Look, in my defense, last time you were saying that I missed your message multiple times when I said that I won't read them normally. So if you just repeat the message instead of saying like you missed it, I will definitely read it. And if I forget, just put it in again. I will say this right now. I won't let anyone like ban you or say anything if you just put the message again for me to read. And I like don't ignore it intentionally because it's bad or anything. I can promise you that. We say your mum speaks German well. We don't say your mum's German. Yeah. It's because German is like a you say it normally like Sprich Deutsch, right? Or like Sprache Deutsch. You don't normally say like German as a skill. You say German as in like a language. Third is the charm, maybe not. Have you played Frostpunk? I have not, but I have seen trailers of Frostpunk and I am interested. I'm interested in playing the game, although I am saving up. I've nearly got. Okay, Park, you'll like this. I've nearly got enough for Rimworld. I've nearly saved enough, as much as like enough that I would like to be able to get Rimworld. So that's going to be a thing that we're going to be playing within next month, probably. Probably next month we're going to be doing it. So I know you are excited for that. So that's a thing we're going to be doing. German is very specific. Yeah, the language is also. Like, I can understand where a certain, like, phrase comes from, but it's also very weird sometimes. Like, zu schwierig, right? That means too hard. But zu doesn't mean, like, too hard as in, like, too much, right? So that's weird. It's like, it's, depending on the context, a lot of things can mean different things. Zu hart? Well, yeah. Or zu schwierig? Right? She studied Germany in a period of time. Oh, really? That's really cool. Yeah, Zu Schweichli. So yeah, what's up with that? Why is that, like, what does Zu? Because Zu doesn't mean like too much, right? Your pronunciation, gotta work on it. Yeah, I know. Look, the thing is, I've learned vocabulary. I haven't had anyone to speak German with, that's the thing. I'm not at the point where I can speak it, like, where I know enough to do a conversation yet. In the context, it's too hard. No, I know, but yeah, look, I know I can speak to you with it, but the thing is, I don't have enough vocabulary for me to, like, spread my wings and start conversing yet. I want to learn a bit more before I start actually utilizing it, if you get what I mean. You're gonna go there. You can teach? That's true. Well, I do. Okay, I do ask you, though. What, you mean Mein Gott? You mean Mein Gott? Is that what you mean? Fuck you, bitch. But yeah, no, I do ask you. I do ask you questions. I do DM you about things I don't understand, see? Oh, it's Kisa Chungus? I was wondering who the second moderating Twitch. Yeah, it's Kisa. Tamagotchi time! Everyone hydrate, drink, stretch, and look outside. Take care of your eyes. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Oh, good luck with the rest of the stream, Blurry. I gotta bounce, it's 3 AM. Oh, good. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and have a good night. Thank you. Blurry will speak caveman level German. Yeah, it's very, not there yet. Especially because, all the different cases. The cases are doing my head in. I've got them all in separate, oh shit, I forgot, I should probably deal with this. The cases are a pain in the ass. I hate them. They are the worst. Because in English, accusative and dative, I believe, are pronounced the same in English, or is it accusative and genitive? No, yeah, it's accusative and dative. So, but in German, they're different.
Read, Blurry,
so
read!
Fuck me. Welcome in, Malware. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a good day wherever you are. Welcome. How you doing? Different from personal ego, that's a part of the ego gear. Ego gear are just objects. Yeah. Wait, do they have minds? I didn't realize they had minds. I didn't realize that ego gear had minds. I thought they were just there. I know they were extracted, but I didn't realize they had their own like consciousness, did they? Are they like the parasites from what's that game called? Skullgirls. Is it kind of like that vibe? Bye, Patchy. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep, Patchy. Thank you so much. I choose RimWorld over Frostpunk, because then Frostpunk will eat up your GPU like a glutton. Yeah, that's the thing. To be fair, after I finish a game, I generally do uninstall it. So it, you know, my GPU won't overload too much. But yeah, I do want to play RimWorld before I play Frostpunk, though. Personally, that's a thing for me as well. I mean, I guess me. Blurry, what are abnormalities? They're a bit like SCPs or like creepypastas derived from like people's thoughts. For example, some are derived off like fairy tales, some are derived off like mythical legends and folklore, some are derived off like concepts like sadness, etc. But yeah, while RimWorld with their simplistic utilitarian graphics are great for the PC until you overload with mods and entities. I do want to play more games with mods on them, but I need to, there's so many games that I want to just experience without mods first, so it's going to take a while before we get into mods and stuff like that. DLCs are a different story, because if they're a part of the game, I'm more likely to play them, but we'll see. I probably will get some RimWorld DLCs, especially after I've played it for a decent amount of time. Can't say that I definitely will get the DLCs now, but I'll see. Yeah, it's the culmination of the thoughts of the mankind. So for example, like despair. Maybe if there's enough people suffering, then maybe an abno will like be spawned, I guess, that encompasses the idea of suffering or something like that. That's kind of like how they work. But yeah, in lore at a base level. In lore at a base level, that's what they are. They're just monsters that derived from human thoughts, legends, stories, etc. It's really hard to like kind of describe what they are because they're so multifaceted and their origins are very, very different depending on which one you're talking about. So that's actually a really hard question to answer in like a very quick and concise way. I never thought about that actually. That's a good point. They're the combination of concepts and ideas given form. So yeah, so if you turn this now aware concept, yeah. So technically, chat, you guys could turn into an abno, or you guys. the existence of a chat can be turned into an abno if you think about it hard enough and you're in the city. If you think about it. How are we doing over here? We're gonna deal with the noon soon, so let's evacuate. You go there, you go there, you go there. You go there. You go... Oh, hold on, give me a second. Someone sent me a text message I really need to reply to. What? Sorry, give me a second. Someone sent me a really, really important text message. Okay. I replied, but if they message me again, I will have to answer that. So apologies for that. Let's see. The reason I mentioned Frostpunk was because Cult of the Lamb and Patchy mentioning Vodstotska. Because the game is literally a cool colony. Yes, right. I did hear something. Anything with punk in it is generally a pretty dystopian game, isn't it? Okay, let's do that. There's also good abnos based off happiness, but it's too much happiness, it could get hysterical and be evil again. Yes, like, where is it? Where is he? Here he is. Porccubus. Porccubus it's an original, but it is, like, its concept is that it makes people too happy to the point where they get so happy that their head explodes. That's, like, how that abno works. So yeah, abnos come through all walks of life. It's really hard to pin them to one specific trait. Oh! Shit. I didn't get these guys out. I need to get these guys out. I need to evacuate. Have we evacuated everywhere else? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Frostpunk got 2 paths, Order and Faith. And knowing Blurry, you would choose Order and probably make Void Shots guy. Yeah, hell yeah, I would. Zayin, Olympus, Lobotomy, Red Eyes, Dual Shoe mentions how Red Eyes and Penitence can talk to her. Oh! Why is that never talked about anywhere else? Why is that not talked about anywhere else? Didn't you see the video I posted about Solarpunk? Yeah, exactly. So look, even Hydropunk, it seems nice and everything. Fucked up. Sometimes. You gotta think about it. Sometimes it's fucked up. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. Okay, noon time. If we're gonna do the noon, I'm gonna send you in here, and then we can start the noon like that. Okay, where are they? One over here. None over there. That's good. One over here. One over here. One over here. One over here. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Basically, a living concept that wants to do that concept or make people that concept. Yeah. Yeah, but that's Twisted Solarpunk. I guess it's not too uncommon. Well, the thing is, you say it's Twisted Solarpunk, but it's Solarpunk nonetheless. So, if you think about it, they're not wrong. They can be dystopian. People forget the term punk means dystopia. Yeah, it does. I mean, the term in itself originally means dystopia. So, well, it's a word to explain dystopia. Obviously, there's other meanings now, but the word in its root is that. It's the same with anarchy. Anarchy has like this really bad connotation because it's like, oh yeah, everything's crazy, there's no order. But anarchy in the beginning was just meant that there's no formal government. That's all that meant. Anarchy at the beginning just meant there's no government. But because the government wants to be in power and all that, from what I know, again, this is purely from what I know, citation needed, it became a bad word because people would use it as a bad thing so that they would listen to the government. Yeah, anyways. The ego gear talking is why there are requirement on equipping certain ego gear. Is it like they try and lure you? Is it like they try and lure you to do what they want? Or are they just like an actual individual consciousness though? Are they a separate entity to the abnormality themselves? Or is it the abnormality talking through the ego gear as well? So how does that work? Hello, Sinistar. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day. Welcome in. I love how every time I open the stream, it's an interesting conversation. At first, it was phones dropping in toilets. Now it's anarchy. Look, we like to talk about random shit here, but welcome in, Cine. Welcome. Anarchy went downhill because of many reasons. Anyways, Blurry want to know a cool fact of the Chinese automatic crossbow people got wrong. Yeah, alright, hit me. Hit me with the fact. It's akin to corroding and limbus. Oh, okay. Right, okay, that makes sense. The ego gears corrode people like limbus ego, but to lesser degree. Right, that makes sense. Okay. I guess it has a less of a... Because an ego is like, it's a part of the person. Whereas an ego gear can be taken off and on, so it has less of a bearing on the person, right? Interesting, interesting. Okay. I feel like, though... How does corrosion actually work? Because corrosion was never a thing in Lobotomy Corp. I don't know about Rowena, because I haven't played it yet. But it was never a thing in Lob Corp. It is the will of them. Okay, so it's not exactly the... So the Abno themselves probably don't know what the ego gear is saying, but the ego gear is probably saying what the actual Abno wants to spread, kind of deal. It's like a fragment, right? Kind of thing. But yeah, what was the fact about the Chinese crossbows, Park? Consider wearing ego like wearing another person quite literally. For example, if you wear an ego suit or an Abno that drops phones and toilet... Fucking bitch. You'll learn to urge... You'll feel the urge to drop them too. Right. Okay. Okay. It's kind of like a... It's like a... Well, it's almost like a sentient weapon. Or like a weapon that tries to control you. Right. Because Limbus ego borrowing transforms your body in the first place, but ego gear is contained to an object. That's true. That's true. I just realized that ego isn't a thing in LobCorp. Unless Gebra has that in LobCorp as well, but we don't know about that yet. People believe the Chinese automatic crossbow was made of wood because it's cheap. Yeah, it's made of bronze. Yeah, okay, I see, yeah. It's cheap when in reality it was made of bronze, iron, bronze, and steel. Yeah, right, okay. I didn't realize it used iron and steel too. But yeah, I know that it was bronze and it was mistaken for wood. I do remember that. Abno egos are a lot similar versions, are a smaller version of the Abno, right. Okay, has anyone watched, no, not watched, read, what's that dungeon manhwa? There's a manhwa where this dude owns a Naga dungeon, and he, like, grows it on the 10th floor. Park will know what I'm talking about. Park will know what I'm talking about. What is it called? The main character has, like, they're called, like, oh, what are they called? They're, like, something babies. They're, like, they've got, like, powers. What are they called? What is that manhwa called? Fuck. Dungeon... Park, help me out here. I know you know this, because I think you recommended it to me at some point. Oh, what is it called? A farmer? No, not farmer. Not farming the dungeon. No, not in the tower, not in the tower. Dungeon Odyssey! Dungeon Odyssey, that's the one. That's the one, yeah. It's like Dungeon Odyssey. I forgot what I was saying about Dungeon Odyssey. I forgot. I don't remember anymore. Oh, it's like the... What's his name? The slime. It's like when the slime, like, splits into separate parts. It's kind of like that, right? For the ego gear. Sorry, I know that was super, like, rambling and, like, way off topic, but still. Let's see. The more you line with the urge, the more you synchronize. Oh, and then you put... Okay, I see. I'm pretty sure Gebra Meltdown is something similar to Limbus Ego, but borrowing the power... Facilities power instead of an ammo. Right, I see. Okay. I still don't really know how the meltdowns, like, work. I guess they are basically corrosion, right? The wooded one is a toy they found believed to be the weapon, but the new discoveries showed that it was made of metal and it was powerful. But due to how heavy it was only used in defense. Yeah, that's why they were used on the walls. I dare you, little prince. Oh, no. It's why Dawn has really high synchronization rates with Queen of Hatred Ego. Oh, because their whole thing is about justice and, like, you know... The cardboard sword, I know, successful or not, I am who I am. I am my biggest fan, I am my biggest fan, I am my enemy and my fan. Do I have Yang? No, I don't. I'm probably gonna get Scarecrow. Because, keep in mind, chat, this run is the run we want to finish with. So I'm thinking we get Scarecrow because it's the easiest one out of the three. Have you done a meltdown? We've done until Hokma's meltdown. Bina is the next meltdown we need to do, Cinny. Meltdown is like a Ppodae distortion. The Sephiroth have to confront their past to obtain new powers. How does it work though? Because they're also not human anymore. So how does their meltdown even work? It's your second run. It's my 6th, Sydney. If you check in the description of this, oh wait, no, you're on Twitch. If you go on YouTube and you look at description, you can see how many resets we've done. Then you're probably safe on Yin. I don't think I'm safe on Yin because from what I heard, if you get Yin, the next tall Abno you get will definitely have Yang. I think that's what it is. Right? That's what they said, I think. I think you have to pick Yang if you have Yin. Close enough to be human to count for the distortion entity. Okay. What is the distortion entity? What is that? Their brain is still there? It's only like their body is inhuman? Yeah. Did Blurry watch the other manhwa I recommended? If you're talking about Nebula Civilization, I watched it. Yes. I'm up to when they make the, whatchamacallit, they make the Council of Gods, and they have to deal with the second weird god. The god that Nebula fucking traded with earlier to defeat everyone else. Yeah, Yang follows you. Yeah, so I can't pick Yin, because they'll be right next to each other. Oh, the backroom's SCP. No, not yet, not yet. I'm still finishing, still finishing the greatest estate developer. With the exception of Absolute Layer, who knows the history and provide tests for X instead. What? Oh, I guess they were, yeah, okay. Because the deeper the levels go, the more power they had when they were alive, right? Because, like, Hod, Malkuth, Netzach, those guys, they were kind of like, they weren't low in L Corp, but they were not high members, right? And then at the very bottom, you've got, like, Bina and Hockma. Hockma was, you know, Benjamin, Aeon's right-hand man. And then Bina's, well, Bina, so...
ReadBlurryRead!
Distortion entity is the guy who gives people ego or distorts. It's a person? It's a person? A couple of episodes ago, I said that Yin Yang Dragon can change the HP SP value of any entity except for a few. You know, 3 of them being White Knight, Apoca Bird, and Gebra. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Malkuth remembers how Elijah was left in that sorry state. That causes her meltdown, and she doesn't cooperate with X and takes all control away. That's right. Okay, yeah, yeah. Wait, who's Elijah? Is that Netzach? Or is that my boy? Amazing manhwa, basically peak. I will read it. I definitely will read it. TLDR, meltdowns is when Sephra remembers the past. Ah, okay. Malkuth? Oh, Malkuth is Elijah. Oh, okay. I forgot. It's been a while since we did Malkuth suppression. I think it's like a person or something, almost like a person. It spans the entire city, but we know Virgil talks to the distortion. Who's Virgil? Do I know who Virgil is, or is this another spoiler? Virgil. Did you read the other manhwa I recommended? Which one? Which one, Park? Oh, Virgil is. Okay, yeah. What, the SCP one? Oh, surviving the game as a barbarian. I haven't read that one yet because I'm waning off the overpowered MC ones for now because I want to read some of the other ones in other genres. But I will go back to that one. So Virgil talks with the distortion entity. Huh. You know, what are the chances that it's actually an abnormality? It could be an abnormality without a form, right? And distortions are basically like the same thing as like the queen bees, like worker bees, right? It could be similar to that. Right? Serious, do you actually know, or you're being purposefully obtuse for the sake of not spoiling? Huh? Okay, so wait, so do you know Kobold? Are you aware of what it is? I'm gonna pick Scarecrow, by the way. Surviving the game as a barbarian is not a power fantasy, but it's a survival fantasy. It's basically similar to Darkest Dungeon. Is it? Okay, maybe I will check it out then. Maybe I will check it out. Could also be that. Okay. Huh. I think it gives me Abno vibes, because it's spanning the entire world. It could be like an uncontained Abno. And because no one knows what it looks like, because it doesn't have corporeal form, it might just be floating around, right? Elijah, after being injected with Cogito, kind of goes out painfully, and Aeon ignored her in front of her, which pisses her off. That awful feeling and sudden memory causes the meltdowns. Right, yeah. All meltdowns have something similar. Yeah, so I remember Chesod... not Chesod. Well, yes, Chesod, but Yesod had... Like, he was tied to the wall and something happened there. I don't remember Hod's. I think one of the twins died in Central Command. But I know that they all have trauma. They're all fucked up. I know that. Yes? Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to yap. I kind of just want to yap about the PM world. I can't even focus on the game anymore. I just want to talk shit and just talk about... Because I'm so curious. PM has got such a beautiful world. It's got such a beautiful world that I can't help but get invested in it. It's one of those things where you could go on the wiki and just surf the wiki and learn about it for ages, right? It's one of those things. Distortions are not caused by abnormalities, and you will eventually learn what causes them. Okay, so you do know what causes them. Wait, but... Okay, it's caused by an entity, right? It's caused by the distortion entity. Is that what you're referring to, Kat? Because one thing I'll tell you without spoilers, our MC is literally doing the lying until you make it, because nobody is dumb, and they sure are greedy like you. Ah, okay, okay. I don't blame you. PM lore is well written and expansive. It's so well written. It's so well, there's so much of it. And the thing is, it's not written as a story. It's told through games. And like, that is insane. Because you can kind of experience the world for yourself in a sort of way. And I love that. The looping twin died first, I thought, and the functioning twin follows soon. Right, okay, yeah. I know that their trauma is to do with each other. And also, one of the Tippereth was a dude? I guess they don't really have genders anymore at all anyways, but still. Distortions are caused by an entity. Yes, I know that they're caused by an entity, but that entity, we don't know anything about, Cat and Joya. So what I was saying is, maybe the distortion entity is an abno. We just don't know it. Calling it an entity seems like a stretch to me, but it could be a matter of semantics, I suppose. I mean, if it has a voice, it's got to be some kind of entity, right? The manhwa, not PM. PM lore is basically depression, and you'll love depression. I love depression, I do. That's why I love Danganronpa as well. It's written as Kim Ji-hoon's fever dream as a franchise. That's the same with Dun Dun Dun, and it turned out great. Sometimes the weirdest fucking weed fucking mushroom pipe dreams can be the greatest stories. We know how the distortion entity, we know about it, but it would be pretty heavy spoilers. Okay, in that case, right, okay. So we do know about, well, you guys know about it. It is explained. Did you play Limbus? Yes, I am up to date with Limbus, more or less. I haven't finished the newest Intervalo, but for more or less, for the sake of argument, I have played Limbus, yes. And I don't remember, okay, there is that monolith, right? There is that monolith, which distorts people. That's what we use to distort Hohenheim. So what's up with that? Is that like a fragment of, is that like an ego gear of the entity? It's mentioned in Limbus even? Oh, is it? Is it mentioned in Limbus? I'm giggling. Okay, you've seen the distortion entity and have heard of it. You just forgot. Is that the Bong, when we're into Bong's area? Blurry forgot unless he didn't play the collab between Limbus and Arknights. Oh, I haven't seen a lot about that, so I'll have to see. Yeah, no, I haven't, I skimmed through it because I missed the collab. I missed the story of the collab. So I'll revisit it. It's outside of Arknights too? When was it, Cindy? Was it in an Intervalo or Kanto? And if so, which one? The rock that makes you insane. Yeah, okay, so that's an artificial distortion. What's the difference? Because if the entity is the one that distorts people, I'm assuming that the monolith has something to do with it. Kanto 6, which one's that? 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's Heathcliff. What? I don't remember. Was it when Heathcliff distorted? And if so, someone tell me about it, because I've already been there, and I've already done that. So I should know about it, I just forgot in that case. More than one of them actually thinking about it? One of the fuckers that distorts literally name drops. Is it Carmen or some shit? Is it Carmen? Oh shoot, well I just did a small spoiler without knowing. Did you? Fever Dream also gave us Pantheon stocking. Exactly! And Deltarune! See? See? Honestly, it's probably good you don't know about it. Why? Heathcliff distorted, so we know what distorts. Wait, okay, so if I know about, so I should know about it then, right? Someone distorting from monolith can be stopped midway. Someone distorting naturally cannot be stopped. So are the monolith and the entity not related at all then? All we can tell you is that anyone outside that tries to enter PM world will distort if they have extreme desire. So, wait, no, okay. I'm pretty sure Forsaken Murderer have something about it. Yes, I am aware that Forsaken Murderer plays a very important role in Lobocorp lore, even though he's only a Teth. I do know that. I don't know why. I don't know why. You see a female voice talking to Heathcliff, her face is seen for like half a second in a glitchy effect. Oh, so it's common. It's common. So the entity is common. It totally is. Cause the ongoing theory is that all the mirror world stories, right, are all Carmen speaking about the mirror world IDs, right? Oh my god, I just realized. You guys said before that distortions weren't a thing until after White Knight and Darkest Days, which means that White Knight and Darkest Days, something there caused distortions, which means that something to do with LobCorp caused the distortions. And Carmen is like the big, like, mystery lady in LobCorp. So it would be her. Forsaken Murderer, that's Mersault? JK, I don't know. Imagine if that was. Turns out Mersault's a fucking Abno. You know what? That would be really cool, actually. If one of the sinners was actually an Abno in disguise. That would be a really cool idea for a Kanto. It's Carmen's disembodied consciousness. Right, okay, well, there you go. I go to sleep now. All good, Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. And hopefully you have a lovely night. Thank you so much, Chris. Remember when Chinese Ishmaels have the glitching? Yeah, I remember that apparently Chinese Ishmael shouldn't have existed or something like that because she doesn't fit in the rest of the world. Buddy has his thinking cap on. Yeah, I'm thinking. Imagine being an Abno. Hello, We Will Project. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, we're talking about... I've stopped playing the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just too curious about things now. Carmen also mentioned in Forsaken Murderer's ego suit weapon. I forgot which one. Really? Wait, it's mentioned in the ego suit. Oh, as in Limbus Company, you mean? You mean in Limbus Company. Mersault, don't lose your head. Research is still getting more scouts. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't think it says much in the story in itself, but I think the Forsaken Murderer was like, an escape lane for someone or something. I think the Forsaken Murderer was actually a person before, right? In some capacity. Apparently the Distortion guy has Bluetooth, according to Arknight's collab. The Distortion, so Carmen, we assume the entity who may be Carmen, has Bluetooth. Well, it will make sense if he's like omnipotent and can distort people all around. Click details in Lob. I don't have the IDs, nor do I have the egos in Limbus. So unfortunately, I can't click it. This will sound sauce, but I want to eat meat. I'm craving meat. Honestly, a good steak. Everyone could go for a good steak right now. I feel like it's good. It's fucking good. Hi, doing okay? A lot on the plate, but managing. How about you? I'm doing okay. I've got a lot on the plate anymore. I've got a fucking fuck ton on the plate as well, but instead of doing it, I choose to stream, because fuck it. Forsaken Murderer's weapon. What do you mean by that? You can't just click on it and check it out here. Regret. That's all we know about this, yeah. It's on Mersault, right? That's what you're saying? Since you've gone to day 46, I'm going to assume you forgot, but people can turn into abnormalities in some cases. Yeah, yes, they can. Yeah. Mersault was mad. He knew he'd been had. So he shot at the sun with a gun. He shot at his really one only friend. Yeah, I know that Forsaken Murderer was something about betrayal. That's all I know. In his deployment phase, go to the menu where you equip egos in LobCorp, select the regret weapon, click details. Oh, well, I don't have it. Oh wait, it's in Lob. Wait, what? In deployment phase, go to the menu where you equip egos. Oh, it's in the description. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'll read this in a second. Also, fun fact, most IDs have some themes in common. Decapitated, betrayed, yeah. Yeah. And like, yeah. And deviating from the norm. Read the detail of the regret weapon, blurry look at the... Okay, yeah. Oh, do I have a... Oh, fucking bot. How did this bot actually make it through? Normally the bots get auto fucking thingied. Hold on. /ban. Oh shit, hold on. Give me a second, chat. /ban. There. Okay. Weeping Shirt Makery is pretty fun. Weeping Shirt Makery? Huh? Okay, wait, let's read this. Bearing unlimited possibility to change humanity's future, confidential research began in the underground. Researchers laid down all sense of dignity, but they did not feel guilty as they had greater good to pursue. Even the merciful Carmen condoned the project. Enemies crushed by this regret can never return to their normal life. Before swinging this weapon, expressing one's condolences for the demise of the innate who couldn't even have a funeral would be nice. Yeah, so it's definitely something to do with betrayal or an unwilling experiment guinea pig kind of vibe. I didn't realize that there was so much lore in these. I didn't realize there was so much. Maybe I should read these. I should probably read. What is that? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've looked at the fucking Teth gears and the Hihi gears. There's probably some I don't even what is that? Is that the fetus gear? I think that's fetus. Jesus, there's so many I don't even recognize. I think. What's tough? Oh, it's bold. Okay. Man. Yeah, half of these I don't even recognize. Do we only have 3? Do we only have 3 Zayin? I swear there's more than 3 Zayins. That's not right. Is it? Is that right? Have we ever heard of a Clinker invasion on YouTube chat? No. No, Clinkers are a lot less frequent on YouTube. A lot less frequent. Twitch has a very big problem with bots. Juno was mad. He knew he had been had. So shot at Willy, one only friend, ruler of everything by Tally Hall. It just straight name drops her, just in there. Crazy shit. Yeah, it is pretty crazy shit when it just name drops one of the biggest figures in the game. Also, I decided to change my banner with Twitch, but I need Blurry to either play RimWorld, Frostpunk, Cult of the Lamb, or Papers, Please. Okay, okay. Well, we'll probably be playing Cult of the Lamb next week. Most Zayins are tools. Yeah, are there? I swear there should be 4 Zayin Abnos though, shouldn't there? I swear there's 4. Hold on, let me think. Fairy Festival, Starter 1, Bold Gear. I do have Bold Gear. Here. Where is it? Tough. See? Only equipable by Bold employees who have developed Alopecia areata. So this one is the bold weapon. It's a Teth. Yeah, bold. Yeah, there you go. Records it's bold. Maybe the others are there. Wait, how many Zayin not tool egos are there? Just so you know, only one of the characters that influences nearly the entire through line of all 3 game plots. No big deal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no big deal. Just, you know, the one character which is like prominent in all 3 games. Then 3 Zayin Gairas correct. Oh, really? Is there only 3? Is Bold the last Zayin? Is he the last Zayin? I guess there's also, you know, this bitch, but still. Okay, really? There's only 3. I did not expect that. I thought there would be more. Quick reminder, everything is Enoch's fault. Who's Enoch? I don't know who that is. And if it's spoilers, I don't want to know about it. The sheer amount that D? The sheer amount that D? What do you mean D? That dick? That dick la. So I know that you're important to the story. Who else is important? I would assume this was, but it's not really, from what I can tell. That's why we gathered this from the story. Forsaken murderer, an infamous criminal who was sentenced to death. Some researchers experimented on him to cure an unknown disease. Come and condone those experiments. Oh, right. So he was a criminal, he was used as a guinea pig, and then Forsaken murderer happened. Okay. Never mind, wrong name, I think. I meant one of the Tipwraiths. Oh, no, Enoch, I think Enoch is one of the Tipwraiths. Oh, God, I don't remember their names. All I know is that Chesslot is Daniel, and that's all I remember. What? Elijah is Malkuth, now that you've told me that. Gebra's Gebra. I don't remember the other names. Gotta say, I want Blurry to play RimWorld with all 5 DLCs, because Anomaly is basically LobCorp on RimWorld, and Biotech adds xenotypes and babies. While Ideology and Royalty adds more content. Yeah, I will say, I probably will get the DLCs, but I probably won't get them to begin with. Just so that I can play through the original first, and then we'll see. All Zayin Abnos are army in black. Don't touch me. Fairy Festival, Mirror of Adjustment, Old Faith and Promise. One Sin, World Cheers, Plague Doctor. Oh, Plague. No, but that doesn't give you ego gear. We can change anything. You must be happy and bold. Right, okay. So I do have the right amount of gear. I have the max amount of Zayin gear I can have. Enoch's Tippereth A. Lisa is B, sorry. Lisa is A. Right, okay. Well, there you go. The Odyssey DLC basically adds heist tech stuff. Does it also happen to add a hag? And did it have a purpose? Sorry, okay. You know what? You guys have turned me into one of you guys. I've got the brain rot now too. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that. That's cursed. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm starting to be like you guys. I've been like corrupted. Which other ones? Screaming Wedge. What's this? Oh, this is the naked lady. That's the naked lady. Letitia Gaze. Schadenfreude? Is that Schadenfreude? Ain't no way Blurry knows the mind electric, but not ruler of everything. What is ruler of everything? Think of those thoughts as meaningless light expressing circuitry of right. Hey, so you know Snow Queen. Yes, I am aware of what Snow Queen is. If you think about it, it's all Tippereth B's fault. I don't remember the lore behind them, so I don't know. I do know the Snow Queen. Okay, let me get the Snow Queen's ego gear. Is that a he? I think it's a he. Oh, there it is. Details. The Snow Queen was beautiful after anyone... The equipment was forged from snow. It shall appear with the... Someday the weather warms enough to melt the snow. Is that just global warming? Is that just global warming? Want to know something fun about it? Yeah, sure. As long as it's not spoilers, obviously. Did you know about the Bloodbath and how Snow Queen are connected? I heard you got up to day 46, so this shouldn't be spoilers. I don't. The end of its story is directly related to the events of L Corp. It might read Bloodbath to understand Snow Queen. Do I... Also, hello, Era. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. You are still alive. Do I read the Era? Sorry, not Era. Do I read the Abno description or the weapon description? RimWorld got such an extreme RNG. I know. Every single run is different from what I heard. Straight up psychopath, sociopath, neurodivergent, or useless members. Yeah, just lazy asses. Abno story? Okay, let's go over there. Can't wait for you to deal with pyromaniacs. Yeah, and people who diarrhea are everywhere. Read Bloodbath and Snow Queen. Okay. I know there's a few that are intertwined in the story and not in the and not in mechanics as well. Where is Bloodbath? Bloodbath. There it is. Do you have decent gear? You've got WoW and above. I don't know what you have, but you've got WoW and above. Read Ruler of Everything is made by Tally Hall. Okay, Miracle Musical, the people behind Mind Electric. Oh, really? I didn't know that. To be fair, I only know Mind Electric. That's the only one I know. Okay, let's see. Contains the pain of all those who couldn't take their sorrow in stride. What is my major? I major in psychology. I've got a bachelor of psychology. You beat Gab at some point. Yes, I've already dealt with Gab. Miracle Musical. A bath of gloomy color, topped up with blood. The blood is always kept in equilibrium and if it overflows, only despair can be found in sunken depths. Unbearable. Okay, I'm gonna speed this. I'm gonna speed read this. Okay, that's just about what it does. Oh my god, if I was near the Bloodbath, I would be sucked in immediately. It's not easy to feel. Okay, yeah, I knew it was about self-harm. Mislove me, can they choose less? Okay. I eternally regret not realizing to ask her. Dare? Who's that? No, I have not watched that series. Okay, can you get a second Justicia set for me, please? Or at least try to. We will see, because this is our last... We're trying to make this our last corp. No more resets. We're trying. So, I don't know. We will see. Bloodbath Geometry Dash? Wait, where's the... Wait. I eternally regret not realizing that she was hiding her wrists. Realizing that she always took extra hair to hide them. Not realizing I never heard her cheering laughter anymore. That she roamed around the company with lifeless eyes more and more often. Her is the Snow Queen? I can't imagine how painful it is to cut your wrist. She was cut straight through. We always popped open a bottle of wine. Became one of our customs. She told us it only takes one slight misstep to fall into different habit. Smile, rejoice, and celebrate every little thing in the wake of success. We should never neglect failure. When I saw the lattice work of scars on her wrist, I was reminded of our wine cabinet, which had used up so many bottles there was only one left. That day, I popped the cork off the last one. How does that have anything to do with Frost Queen? Where is she? Speaking of her, where the fuck is she? Did I skip though? Oh, there she is. Bloodbath, Geometry Dash, host the Snow Queen. Did you learn about what happened to Carmen? No. I don't think I've learned what happened to Carmen yet. Oh, if Blurry was RimWorld, in RimWorld his skills would be social. Yeah, I would be gay, greedy, fragile. I don't know about fragile. Welcome back, Ranger. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Also, yes, Dementia is a health condition you can get in RimWorld. Anything, it's like eugenics. There's a lot of, like, mental health conditions you can get. Queen lives alone in the forest. Kai was a child with a kind heart. When the shards of a mirror... Okay, I think maybe there's a chance that I got to day 46, but I didn't actually do it. So that might be why I don't know about the things that you're talking about, chat. Okay, the unfortunate met the Snow Queen. He became curious of the world. So, okay, she's already Snow Queen. The Snow Palace has reached so-called... Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced in the mirror. She gives me Narnia. Is she supposed to be Narnia? Her story is very similar to like Narnia.
Hi.
You have gotten to day 46 and you failed. Right. Well, there you go. Just think of it to yourself after you read the two, and don't worry about it for now. Okay. Okay. How you doing, Ranger? How you doing, Ranger? Good also pierced by the mirror and brave enough to.
Peasant.
So she went through the witch, the wardrobe is the kind of vibe I'm getting. However, eventually, Gerda met Kai. The Snow Queen is a metaphor, and the Bloodbath is a metaphor of something the person behind the Snow Queen did. Okay. You're trying getting to sleep? Oh, good, Canjoy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Can't wait for Blurry to... Jesus. Alright, Park. Left alone, the Snow Queen... Oh! The piece of mirror... Okay. Oh, good, Ranger. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. I remember the day we put her in the cryo coffin with our own hands. At some point, her joyous laughter was gone. She just cycled through the laughing and crying, and eventually she was found in a bathtub soaked in red. Oh. This is Carmen. She's Carmen, isn't she? Borrowing Heaven also has a cryptic message. Oh, I'm gonna have to read that too then. Has Blurry beat every Sephiroth? Except for Bina. Except for Bina and Ayan. This is Carmen. And the Bloodbath is the bathtub that she did all that stuff in. That's Rodian. Fuck you, Park. Shit, she was right under our noses. What the fuck, you sneaky bitch? Angela, yeah, well, yeah. Oh, Ollie, happy birthday, Ranger. Ollie, happy birthday. Hopefully you get lots of presents. 誕生日おめでとうね。祝你生日快乐。I will have her reconstructed from the machines. Okay, so Angela is definitely different to the other Sephiroth, because I think, although she was made in Carmen's image, she isn't Carmen the same way the rest of the Sephiroth are who they were before they got roboted. She's more like a what's left behind, while the actual Carmen is the Snow Queen. Angela is not a Sephiroth, she's the facility itself. Well, I mean, yes, but she's like somewhat sentient, so like, Carmen is something, yeah. Angela is Angela, also she got too much fan art. She always, of course she does. Okay, so I'm assuming she did something bad. Wait. Yeah, so she was found in bathtub section. Okay, so Carmen herself technically made 2 abnormalities. One as herself and one by her actions. Angela is just high quality brain scan of Carmen. She is just an AI. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's not actually like the brain itself, unlike the other Sephiroth, to some degree. So, the real Carmen is here, but there's also fragments of Carmen. I feel like this is like, you know how Clara in Doctor Who was spread out throughout the timelines in fragments? That is what Carmen is to me right now. She's everywhere in all sorts of different forms, but none of them really know each other, so to speak. Right, that's interesting. So, however they were too far gone the road to the... Why did she, I'm assuming, off herself? She did something that she didn't want to do, and then she offed herself. The real Carmen is on a bizarre position. Let's say if you hear her, you distort. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Weird thing about Angela and Manager X fan art is that they're made by the same person. Wouldn't that make Angela and Manager X siblings? No, I would say, because X is technically Ayan. We already know that. And Ayan made Angela. Ayan is Manager X. So I don't think it would be incest. It would be like if you fucked a robot that you built yourself. Unless you thought it as your child, then that would be even worse, and we're not going down that road. But I think it would just be like fucking like a... What's it called? Like a sex doll that you made yourself, kind of thing. Hence given at temporal core suppression, the reasons given later on. I've done temporal suppression already. X is a segmented off part of Ayan's consciousness. Yeah, there's like 20,000 fucking different parts. Oh shoot, BRB, forgot to post your daily dose. Oh god, here we go. Have to post horror games. Okay, you have fun with that. Okay, someone said someone else who, wait, what was the other thing that you told me to read? There was something else you told me to read. Where? What was it? What was it you guys told me to read? Not you. Not you? No. Who was it that you guys said also related something to what we would... Oh, Borrowing Haven. That's who it was. Borrowing Haven. Thorny abnormality, don't look away, just keep your eyes on it. Contain the bottom side, keep it in your sight. Blinking is okay, or tolerate such a brief... Okay, so it's not like a weeping angel, so that's good. However, once it recognizes that it's lost your attention and focus, it'll spread its wings. Praise a forgotten god. The wings will bear fruit using flesh corpses. Yeah, so that's what happens when it escapes. X is technically Ayan, but with his own personality and memory different from Ayan. And Angela is technically Carmen, but with her own personality and memory different. Yeah, okay. Let's see. It is assumed to be related to Carmen. The message is very cryptic. Okay, I'll see. If affected like an angel, its wings will reach the sky, eventually block out the sun, but there's still hope. When you finally turn your eyes and bring it over to your cognizance, it will return to this deep subterranean area. If you manage to survive it, what gazes attention, an invisible string that connects us. Do not come here, as there is no place for you to rest. Is this what you wanted to see? When your tears dry up at last, tell me your answer. This last line, I'm assuming, is relating to Carmen. When Carmen's tears dry up, tell me your answer. And this area here gives me vibes of distortion. Although distortion wasn't a thing in LobCorp yet, so I'm not 100% sure on my theory. It does give the vibe where it's like, you can see this angel coming for you, kind of like distortion, like Carmen's voice coming for you. That's the only thing I could try and... It's like it's trying to tell your message. If you look at any other observation, how they're formatted, it's very different. That's true. It's in like prose and verse. It's in like a story. Which is weird, now that I think about it, because the description should be written by the employees of LCorp. But this one almost seems like it's written by something else. the story and its design you'll understand later. Okay, wait, so if the Burrowing Haven is important, that leads me to the next question. Is he important too? Is this guy important too? Because he's like the antithesis to Burrowing Haven. Story, yeah, the info team writes descriptions and it doesn't look like a normal log. It looks like someone who's been infected. Or someone who's already like gone into the light to some degree, kind of vibe. Burrowing Haven possessed the employee? That's what I'm thinking. There's no observation history and stuff? Yeah, there's none. We don't know what happened before. No, I don't... It's staring into your souls, mate? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think this has any... Yeah. Unless something about D004, which we don't know in the description. We don't know anything else about this. Keyhole Guy exists in Leviathan. Schadenfreude is just a freak. It does show up again in Leviathan. Okay, so it is not pertaining to the L Corp storyline. It's just an antithesis to Burrowing Haven. And also, okay, so the mirror... Okay, this I have a question about this one as well. So this is supposed to be like the mirror worlds, like, right? But Yi Sang made the mirror world mirror. So this was before Yi Sang made the thing. Was this the inspiration?
ReadBlurryRead!
Or was this like one of the ways to look at other worlds before Yi Sang made it like quote unquote public available? Not connected here, just a neat thematic opposite. Okay, I see. Much like Schadenfreude, I am a sociopath. Introvert, sure, yeah, sure, buddy. My manager X message? Your manager X message? What? What do you mean by that? Your manager X message? Put it in chat again. What else am I curious on? Manager's notes. Is that... Oh, crazed researcher. You know what? Okay, you know what's unfortunate? These don't have descriptions. The only thing about them is the lore. They once belonged to a researcher who had gone mad during their work. It's only... It begins with guilt and confessions of unethical experimentation, but gradually spirals into madness. Final chapter ends with the phase born again. One's observation skills... Okay, this gives me... This feels like it's got something to do with the lore. Amnos can be formed by events of the past, future, and present. Wait, really? Okay, wait, so does that mean that certain Abnos that currently exist in the story can be from concepts in the future? AKA Yi Sang's Mirror Worlds. I'm pretty sure there's dialogue of Mana X speaking directly with Ayan as different entities, so my interpretation of X is supposed to be a parallel of Common and Angel. Right, okay. Shelter of the 23rd March and 1.76 assumed to have relations in a certain thing in a certain person talks about Canto 9. I assume you're talking about the Smoke War? The second Smoke War? Like the one against the Clankers? Right? Is that what you're talking about? I think you were trying to, like, dodge past it by trying to make it vague, but I think that's what you're talking about. I've already done C9. I've done C9 already. Yeah, okay. Yeah, or it could have been about the first Smoke War, right? It could have been about the first one. A Puck bird from the future? It could be. It could be maybe the city doesn't exist. And the forest of the birds is actually where the city was. Maybe. I'm back without a miss. Also, I should post in-game recommendations Frostpunk, Frostpunk 2, Papers, Please, and Containment though. Yeah. Please do. We were just talking about fucking tinfoil hat theories, basically. Speaking of that, let me read... Okay. Company P wish to construct the safest... Okay, no, we know that. Which allow anyone inside... Selected refugees were safely shielded from the ocean of endless screams and bloodshed. Okay, it still doesn't tell us which Smoke War it is. Alters the reality on outside to be hopeless. It is literally making itself into the safest place on Earth because everywhere else is fucked. Right, yeah. There's at least a few things that seem to allude to the Smoke War. Dream of a Black Swan is one. Really? Dream. Where's Swan? Where are the fucking Shota choir? Where are they? Where are they? There are they. Fun fact, Shelter from March 27th is the only ABNO that doesn't have the number 27 in their room. What? And this fact was never explained. What do you mean the number 27 in their room? Mentioned in its logs, Dreamer Black Swan is a victim of the first smoke war. Oh, safest place because it makes... Yeah, it's the safest place because everywhere else is fucked. Elijah had a loss. Oh, there's the smoke. A lot of people continue to... of course, Elijah was the one of people... Elijah was trying to... Wait, isn't Elijah Malkuth? Isn't that Malkuth? Some people left the city to escape. Elijah didn't listen. One day the way bumped into a pedestrian running at full speed. Simple act of seemed labored. Pedestrian open. That's a different goal with the same name? Standard ABNO rooms have 27 in it. Shelter has the letters AO2 though. Very similar to AO3, but like AO2. Maybe it's like another obstacle 2? As in like the second smoke war, maybe? What did the bad smoke actually do? Is answered in Swan's logs. It's right. There was people screaming. Oh, okay. She began to look for her brothers, her family. The lake ripples gently as if a number of swans took flight. Wait, so what were they puking? What was the fog? What did the fog make them puke? Was it insects? Because it was between G Corp and old L Corp, right? That was what the smoke wall was between. The Owie room has AO3 instead of AO2. I know, right? I don't know, right? Elijah and Black Swan is the Malkuth. This is confirmed in Q&A. Okay. Good on you for thinking that way, but different person to our knowledge. Right. Okay, okay. I was like, that name's familiar, isn't it? So, yeah, it gives like World War II vibes. Their insides the smoke just ruined you to a biological level. Right. Okay. The lake rippled gently as if a number of swans just took flight. And Elijah and her family turned into Dream of a Black Swan. The smoke has green themes. Gregor has green coins, sorry. Sinclair is a green fixer, and Black Swan has green. Yeah, okay. It was between several wings, actually, but old New L Corp and old G Corp were the main combatants. They were the main ones, and then different corps were on different sides of the argument, right? Like, some were on G Corp side, some were on L Corp. Like, W Corp was with G Corp, I think, and that's why they're, like, a bit fucked now. Wayfarers Corp wasn't around then, I don't think. Who was with L Corp? I think Kate... who was with L Corp, actually? I don't remember. A pocket bird is just the head as an entity. Yeah, yeah. Maybe the birds are... R Corp, that's right, yeah. R Corp was with L Corp, yeah. And that's why they have a contract now, that's right. They're either on an old G or new GL or new L Corp side. Oh, was the old G Corp and the old L Corp together? And then Lobotomy Corporation was on the other side. Okay, that makes sense, right. Main reason why I think Shelter and 1.76 is the second and not the first, I'm assuming, is because ironically we hear about them only in Canto 9. We hear about the second war in Canto 9, but we don't think we've ever heard about the ABNOs in Canto 9. Judgment is Arbiter, Big is Beholder, Punishing is Claw. Yeah, yeah. They're parallels to the head. So, let me look at 1.76. Where's 1. Is that? No. Yes, there it is. Ready for... Okay. Let's see. Mysterious voice was heard. Okay. Filled with rage, child exhibited a desire to assault another. Afterwards, unknown noises and hallucinations occurred. This is the recording of the day we must never forget. It brings us to a chaotic place, forgotten by many, that must never be forgotten. That gives vibes of the first war. Right? 1.76, good, drop good suit. I already have it. I already have the suit. Isn't symbolism and illusion fun, Blurry? It is. It is. I love it. How you arrived to the LCE department, I believe, is through a P Corp shelter. The LCE? Oh, the main area. It's through a P Corp shelter? I thought it was through the... Oh, it was! Yes! It was through the P Corp made, vehicle. It was the back door of the vehicle. While Ppodae Go that conveniently dropped in C9 has a conveniently shaped 1.76 her ego gift on her. Wait, really? Does it? Okay, thank you, Park. Thank you. Thank you. Check it after stream, Blurry. Also, you can't call me evil because I'm spoiling you with games you might like. Alright, yes, I'll allow that. Such fun world building. 500 vague lore description. You know what? This could be, like, the image of 1.76 could actually possibly be one of those cryptography things where, like, if you, like, put it through a bunch of filters, you might be able to see a shape. Has anyone ever done that? Has anyone ever done that? Because I feel like it's, what is it? Epistemol... No. Not cryptology. What's the... There's an art of, like putting ciphers in pictures. I don't know what it's called, though. There's a word for it. Also, Blurry's MPreg new lore drop. What? So yeah, the seeds of a lot of shit was planted years in advance. I don't know. I'm still not convinced that these guys are talking about the second war. I'm still not convinced. It seems like they can talk about the first one just as easy as the second one. Do we know the timeline of P Corp? Was P Corp around for the entire time? Was it around for the entire time? Because depending on where P Corp, like the current P Corp is, we might know a bit more about the bunker. Because the bunker was definitely made in relation to P Corp. Right? And then there's these guys. They're not very important, though. What's Portrait to Another World? Is that like the mirror that we destined to lose? It's still cipher, but with an image instead of text. No, there's a word for it. Hold on, let me search it up. Putting ciphers in pictures. What is it? Steganography. That's what it is. Steganography. That's the word I was looking for. Steganography. Portrait to Another World is connected to Heath. Is it? It does give me mirror worlds and, like, you know, like the mirror. Just popping by to say hi to the Sina Old Gramps. That works. I've got to go look. Enjoy StreamYell. Thank you so much, Maestro. And thank you so much for the Tamagotchi time. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everyone drink, hydrate, stretch, look outside. You guys know the deal. Yeah. As time passes, people change. We may lose our minds. The portrait encapsulates a moment. You know what? You know what? I could see Portrait of Another World be used to bring Kathy back. I feel like that could be a possibility. Sinclair mentions it's easier to breathe in the world of C9. His kit also mentions guerrilla warfare is done in Second War. 1.76 has explosions. Yeah, so it's more like a all-out battle. But we don't know whether... Oh! Filiana, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! Arigatou gozaimasu! Welcome in, Filiana! Thank you! Hold on, let me do a shout-out. Chotto matte ne. Filani. There we go. People are gonna be so confused why I call you Filiana. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you get 2, I guess. Sorry, Kisa, I didn't know you were still here. Sorry. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Right now, we're just talking about the lore of the world of the Project Moon world. We were playing it before, but now we're more or less just talking about the world and the lore because I'm just fucking infatuated with it. But yeah, I wonder. I genuinely like. Okay, also welcome in, Luna Darius. Sorry, I should say that as well. Sinclair stated that it's easier to breathe in that dusty ass room with corpses without a mask than the smoke war with a mask. Hashtag Phil Raider. Oh, that's a good raid message. But welcome in, Filiana. What were you guys doing? What were you guys playing? What were you guys playing? Were you guys doing ZZZ? Hey, thank you so much for following, Lumendarius. And enjoy being in the purple nulls. Welcome, welcome. Ah, you were doing RA9, I see. Yes, I am Aussie Asian. I am indeed Aussie and I am indeed Asian. Yes, welcome in. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the musty shit. I don't... okay, the thing is, it doesn't say anything about not being able to breathe. Dream of a Black Swan says that, yes. But... actually didn't know you were... You didn't know I was Asian? Wait, you didn't know Lumen was Asian or you didn't know I was Asian? Because I feel like I've said that I'm Asian a lot. What the hell lah? Portrait of a... Me? Oh, damn. Well, now you know. Now you know. And from my remember, you said you're Latina, right? Portrait of a Certain Day is an aberration of Portrait of Another World. Oh, how did I not realize that? How did I not? I think I can only connect the dots if it's super obvious. Black Swan is relating to the first. Yeah, Black Swan is definitely the first. The bunker and the 1.76, I think could be either. 1.76 feels like it's 1. Bunker could be either. You're more Aussie? That's true, that's true, that's true. I don't know. If I speak, like, in Mandarin, it'll probably, like, or Japanese, I'll probably sound a lot more Asian. なんかさ、他の言語、アジアの言語を喋るときは、なんかさ、もっとアジア人っぽいじゃん。あれ。Blurry, the aberration has the same naming structure of the ego amno. Yeah, I know, but it took me ages to learn that failed bullet and magic bullet were like, I didn't know what aberrations were, right? I didn't know what they were. I didn't realize what they were, so I didn't have like a frame of reference. I didn't realize that like aberrations were even a thing because I haven't read Wonderlab. And I will, just no spoilers for that. P-Corp and 1.76 support both descriptions of what we know of the second, which makes it harder to differentiate. Do we don't know much about the second war though, do we? All we know is what Sinclair said, which was not a lot. Blurry, what Abno is the aberration nobody is based on. Nobody is perfect? That's not right. Nobody is... Oh, okay, that's what you mean sinister. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Nobody is... What is... I don't even know what nobody is. Is that an abnormality? Is that an abno in Limbus? What the hell lah? Wait, is that a Limbus abno? Because I don't even know what nobody is. If you describe it to me, I might know. Blurry no read books, that's why we know read chat, games, every letter and information. See, I read chat. That's the most reading I do. I think the last book I read was this really fun book about a StarCraft, like, not a fanfic, but it was like a StarCraft book. Nobody is an Aleph aberration of nothing there. It was featured in Wonderlab. Right, I haven't read Wonderlab or know nothing about it, so I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to be spoiler free with Wonderlab, because I haven't seen it yet. I do know that there's like things like All-Around Helper, has like All-Around Cleaner, Fail Bullet, Magic Bullet, Sandolph, Rudolta, fuck, what else is there? Blue Star, Slightly Blue Star. Those are like fairly obvious ones, right? Nothing there, nobody is. I mean, yeah, I know that's true, but I didn't even know what nobody is was to begin with. I didn't even know that was a thing. So, you know. But it would make sense. Actually, I've got a question. Do aberrations take the same risk level as their original counterpart? For example, is Freischütz and Freischütz, are they both WoW? No, they're not? Alright, Giant Tree Sap and Today's Shy Look talks about the outskirts. Do they? I know Today's Shy Look has an aberration of today's expression, right? Aberrations are usually known to be weaker. Keyword, usually. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean keyword, usually? Also, aberrations... Okay, here's another thing. Okay, this is an entire fucking rabbit hole. Aberrations. For some reason, Fairy Festival has an Aleph? Does it? Oh, probably in Ruiner, right? Because I know Fairy Festival has Gentleman, Long, the tall one, and then I think there's another one. I don't know, there's a lot of fairy ones. But yeah. How do aberrations work? Because from what I know, aberrations appear when the original counterpart of the aberrations either disappear or go into hiding. For some reason or another. But how do fucking abnos go into hiding? How do they disappear? Because they can't die. So how does that work? Like, is Freischütz not around anymore? Does he not exist anymore? Is that why Fell Bullet is around? If an abnormality tells you a tail, an aberration will tell you a different variant of the tail. That's the base concept. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like, from what I understand, it's like how Dionysus, there's two definitions of Dionysus. One is that Dionysus's lover was Persephone, and one was that Persephone was Dionysus's mother. Persephone was either the mother or the wife of Dionysus, depending on different myths. It's kind of like that, right? Aberrations only share the same overarching concepts. They need not work on the same or have the same rating at all. Right, okay. But how does that... So are they completely different from each other? But it doesn't seem like that either. Because they're related to each other. In most cases. So, how do they disappear? Because I heard someone say that when an abno disappears, an aberration will take over. How do they disappear? They can't die. Aberrations can't die. Sorry, abnos can't die. And they can't really go into hiding, can they? They can be contained. In L-Corp, maybe. But I don't think that would cause a new abno to just pop up. The different variants will be less known and have less impact, hence why they're weaker. Ah, this is my theory and speculation. Don't trust the statement fully. That is a good theory, though. I think that's a solid theory, and it makes sense. It makes sense. I like your theory. I'm honestly, I agree with that. You know what? Actually, there's another thing. The funeral of dead butterflies and the funeral of dying butterflies. I didn't know they were different. I didn't know that they were different. For a decent amount of time. I thought they were the same abno because they look so similar. Titania, Fairy Gentleman, Fairy Longlegs, and clearly distinct from Fairy Festival. Ah, so I'm assuming Titania is the Aleph? Maybe in the future they'll get an Oberon in the game as well? Fairy Gentleman and Longlegs, I remember, aren't Aleph. They're just WoW and lower, I think. I think they're here and lower, actually. But yeah, so I'm assuming Titania is the Aleph, which I haven't met. Oh my god, aberrations are so weird. Okay, I know the reason for aberrations originally was because they wanted certain abnos from LobCorp, but they couldn't bring them over due to IP rights. For like, for example, the donated ones, right? So they turned them into aberrations. That was the out-of-law reason for a few of them. But I don't know much about the in-law reason. Titania is from Wonderlab. Yeah, pretty neat design and concept. Okay, I see. So I'll have to go check that out once I finish LobCorp. Fucking hell. Oh my god, the lore goes so deep. How's the game so far? Sorry, I disappeared. Oh good, Moonbeam. Oh good. Honestly, I think about since like an hour ago, we stopped playing the game and we were just talking about the game and the lore. I think, honestly. I was too engrossed in the lore that I couldn't even concentrate on the game. I just wanted to talk about it. It's also interesting that there's a lot of folktales in reality that also translate over. Like Scorch Girl. That's the matchstick girl in real life. But why does the city also have the same story? Is the city perhaps real life in the future? It's crazy that Fairy Festival is so powerful in Limbus because it can infect things so fast. Yet for Lobotomy Corp, it's a photo tip. Wait, what? Fairy Festival is not in Limbus, is it? I don't think Fairy Festival isn't in Limbus, is it? For example, if someone tells you a popular tale A and spreads it far as tale B, it's obvious that the place where tale A originates is going to have more depth. Yeah. I like to think of aberrations this way. But, so wait, so was the thing about the fact that like if an Abno disappears? So wait, okay, so I guess my question is, in Limbus Company timeline, is Magic Bullet still a thing? Or is he gone? Son? Glad, but you're having fun. I am. Truly a blurry stream, 15 minutes of gameplay followed by 3 hours of yap. Look, I like it, okay? There's the Porccubus fight and ego, but otherwise, no. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that there was that. Because I played that. Okay, the thing is, I played that Porccubus night way early to the point where I didn't know that Lobotomy Corporation was even a thing. I didn't know what that was back then. So I didn't combine the two. Ishmael has an ego that's based on Fairy Festival. It's a Warper. Yeah, okay. Magic Bullet is so Magic Bullet is still a thing, so they don't die. Maybe A Corp Singularity is the ability to glimpse into IRL. Ooh. But okay, the thing is, if that was the case, then I would expect that most of the abnormalities in game would be to do with in-game stories and folks lore. There's no reason it would be the ones that we know, even if they have access to it. We have the Mirror World, where Otis is a nugget that works with the Freischütz and has the magic bullet. We do, but that's in a Mirror World. And that Mirror World might not have Fell Bullet, right? Abnos can't die, aberrations classify as abnos too on that note. So they possess the same features. Yeah, I know aberrations are also abnormalities. A Corp leaker? Well, yeah, no, even if it does leak, the most of the stories that are told within the city should not be from real life. Even if they have access to it, is what I'm saying. So no abnos go missing? So all these abnos we see here in Lob Corp are still existent in Limbus? And on that note, how the fuck did they move a bunker? How does that work? How the fuck do they move an entire bunker? They exist somewhere. Okay, so they're just around in places. We know Big Bird is with Limbus, because... Actually, no, we're not sure about that. We know... Oh. Finish the game and you'll see, yeah. For you to find out. Fairy Longlegs and Fairy Gentlemen are both based on festivals, so I think the OG abnos still exist. Yes, the abnos that you see in El Corp and Runa still exist. Wouldn't like to comment further since spoilers. Right, okay. Wouldn't recommend digging in too deep. Okay, I see. If it's spoilers, I'll leave it there. It's quite self-explanatory, don't worry. Okay. Okay, what about the bunker? Since I don't think that's spoilers. How the fuck did they... What happened to the bunker? Is it still just in L Corp? Was the bunker a abnormality before it was made in L Corp? Did it suddenly just exist one day? The bunker isn't a real bunker, it's the concept of safety in the smoke war or something. Shut up and play. Look, I can't help it. I'm a curious breed. I'm curious. In L Corp, the bunker is transported with boxes. Okay, from what I can tell, the bunker is a bit like making a habitat in Porccubus. Now, correct. I know that's a very weird parallel, but is it like as long as you have the right materials to make it a certain vibe, it turns into a bunker? Like how you need a certain amount of decorations in Porccubus to make a habitat. Is it like that? So it's not the place, it's like the vibe and the items there kind of thing. Because 1.76 is also not corporeal. It's a radio signal. It's only corporeal because we're looking through a camera, so it's easier for us to see. Playing the game will answer the question. I know it will, but I'm just so curious. I'm just so fucking curious. I'm so fucking curious. Oh, like all the others, it is an abnormality. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, I think we're gonna end it here today, chat. When I stopped playing the game and started talking, I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna talk for like 10 minutes and call it. We've been streaming for like an hour longer than I thought I was going to because I was so curious about everything. So I think, yeah, we'll end it here for today, chat. Let me see if there's anyone that we want to go raid. Probably it would be cool if it's a room that's contained inside a key. Oh, wait, but then the abno would be a key, not the bunker in itself, I feel like. Yeah, the lore's so deep, it is deep. It's still an abno. I feel like it might be like honestly, it might be like a Pokemon habitat. I genuinely think that. Was fun watching and having discussion. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed. I love just talking about random shit like this. Okay, so Althea is playing Another Day of Death and Taxes. Duki Ario. Let me search that person up. I'll search that person up. Let me search that person up because I do not know them. Duki Ario. Thank you so much for following, Sinistar. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will check them out, but for today, probably not ready to them. We'll raid to Althea. Althea's playing Another Day of Death and Taxes on YouTube and on Twitch. I think she's multi-streaming, so if we really wanted to, we could double raid her. Yeah, you know what? I'll double raid. First double raid in the world. We're gonna raid her on Twitch, and we're also gonna raid her on YouTube. So go check them out on both sides. We're both going to Althea, so you'll end up at the same place anyways. But yeah, you discovered the joy of autism reigns about the game lore. Yeah, I did. I really did. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy Althea's stream. Without further ado, have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Twitch, I'll let you guys go first. And YouTube side.